Dick Trickle had a cigarette lighter in his car.
Sure did.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. Yeah. Under Reds, but I can fish out. I get in my pocket. And I'm like,
welcome, race fans. Watermelons and Woodchips, episode 46.
What do we got?
Cold Trickle.
We were
going to say Cold Trickle, but it's got to be Brian Ziem.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be the old 1 foot.
He's right behind us.
Yeah.
And speaking of that 1 foot, I've been trying to get footage of that, but, man, I've been reading the last couple of days. I don't think we should do that because it might get Brian in trouble.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we might.
Uh-oh.
Dan Wagner. Lots of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Been interesting.
Well,
on the old book face.
Entertaining.
Jerry did say it was going to be a good Tuesday.
He did say that.
Did say that, yeah.
And you were waving at everybody when he said that, I think.
I was about the same time him and Ryan were sharing a hot dog.
They're big.
They are big.
And I've heard they're really good, depending on who you are.
I also seen some shit on there about the beef burgers.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I love the hamburgers.
Dude.
I love the hamburgers too, but I also was a really big fan of the beef burgers. Mm-hmm. I was, but it was just, it's not like we lost the recipe.
No, it's still
maybe
there.
we've been waiting all year to hear somebody say we want the beef burgers back.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
We made a change by talking about it on a locally hated podcast, so.
Correct.
What the hell?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, we can have both.
God, you guys, I've been really.
Before we go there,
let's do the rundown.
Please
first,
talk about the Marlboro Light.
Oh yeah,
look at this.
No, I've just been thinking. about
Oh
it.
shit!
Huh?
It's on.
Bud, check it out. Where's the remote?
I don't have it.
I think I lost it already. Right here. Check it out.
Oh, I see what you did there.
He's gonna get to play and look at here.
Oh yeah, check it out. We got strobe.
Look, and it lines up right where the white and the red.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. The buttons are fucking up here.
Uh-oh.
This wasn't Amazon. Oh, the fade. Check the fade out, bud. It's like, ooh.
If we get it dark in here, it's going to get pretty serious.
That's
okay,
sweet.
but on a serious note, Saturday morning, gonna get the motor pickle out, go for a little ripper.
Beautiful day.
Got the car ready to go because we got the new body on it, and so ready to go in the shop, and we get on the motor pickle and we go up to Shell gas station to get some gas. And Duck's with, and I'm like looking around all the time because my ADHD kicking in, whatever. We're sitting there waiting for Duck, and I'm like, there's Roger Martin's got all this stuff posted all over the wall up there for sale. I'm looking at it, I'm like, fuck, Camel Light, a cigarette Camel Light, like bar light.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly I call on there. He hangs up on me 3 times before he finally answers. I'm like, Raj. He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, I'm up here at the gas station. He goes, well, you're going to have to talk to my wife. She's up there. She's got all that organized or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking right at her, Mrs. Martin.
Yeah.
Thinking the whole time that she was a fill-in at the resource at the high school.
Yeah.
And I was
You spent 4 years with her.
I'm thinking, I spent all 4 years with her, but I'm thinking, she remembers me being a little prick.
I was gonna say if she remembers who you were in high school, you're in trouble.
Right, but she was like one of the nicest ladies of all times, right? So I'm like, oh great, I gotta go over here and ask her. I go over there, I'm like, hey Jane. She's like, oh hey, they're selling sweet corn out of the back of the truck. I'm like, Rod, I'm looking at where's this sign at? She's like, oh, it's over in the warehouse. I'm like, well, what do you want for it? She goes, well, you're going to have to talk to Roger about that. I'm like, I just got off the phone with him. He hung up on me 3 times. Finally, so I call him back and I'm like, hey, Raj, it's Jonathan again. Like, me and Jane are walking down to the warehouse. What do you want for this sign? He goes, oh, I don't know. What do you think is a fair price? I'm like, I can't be the buyer and the seller.
Well, yeah.
He goes, well, how about $20? I'm like, sold.
Yeah.
So me and Jane, we walk over there, and she's like, oh, we got all this stuff in here, blah, blah, blah. They're cleaning stuff out, whatever, so they got rid of the old gas station, blah, blah, blah. And they open this thing up, and I'm like, I see this Camel Light sign, boys, is still in the wrapper. It's over 40 years old, never even been plugged in.
No way.
I'm like,
wait a minute.
We're on the motorcycles.
It's a lighted sign?
It's a lighted sign.
Oh, but.
And you got it for $20?
$20.
Okay.
I don't know what's on the one side of it, but they got a Texaco. Remember the old Texaco gas stations?
Yeah. Because they used to be Texaco way back in the day.
Right. They have all those letters up there and everything. I'm not telling anybody where the fuck it is.
No.
Those are my letters.
No.
But so I come back from. I mean, boys, this thing is as long as the table here. I mean, it's big.
Okay.
We're on the motorcycle. I come walking around the building, and I'm like, Katie. She's like, seriously? I'm like, Ducky's like, what are you doing? I'm like, bud, check out this cigarette light, man. And the cord's still wrapped up. It's white. It's still got the original tape on it and everything. And I'm just like,
Find a way.
yeah.
We're getting her home.
So we rip her down to the fab shop. This thing's 6 foot long, hanging off the back of the bike. But I'm out there like, revving her up and shit. We pull up to the. That was my Saturday morning.
Do you have is there a backrest for Katie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God. I was going to
we
say.
got the sissy bar.
That'd have been a little hard for her to hang on to that.
Oh, we got the touring pack.
Okay.
We got the sissy.
I mean, I know she's hanging
you got
on.
the sign back.
Oh, I got the sign back.
Oh,
yeah, and like it's got that really old, like real horse tail hair tape.
Yeah.
That was a tongue twister for
Yeah.
motherfuckers. And I didn't even
Powered,
miss that one.
powered through.
I did. And so like I'm in there and I just want to plug it in. I just want to plug it in and pull the little light and see what it looks like. Can't do it. The tape, the horsehair tape, I don't know if it's like 1940, like freaking Kentucky Derby champion tail tape or what it is, but I can't even cut through the shit.
It ain't coming off.
It ain't coming off. I dicked with it today.
Oh,
twice
it's like
I
the
think.
banded.
The banded tape,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's so hard. It's like concrete. You ain't cut. I mean, I've literally tried to cut through it.
Have you seen YouTube videos on how to do it? I bet somebody's got one out there.
I'm busting the grinder out tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was the start of my Saturday morning. I was pumped up. Man, I've been telling everybody about it.
Well, hell yeah.
$20 Camel Light filter sign, boys. Come on. I was pumped about it.
See,
Now you have me intrigued. I just want to sit on eBay and figure out what they're selling
See
them
what
for.
they're
I'll
worth?
send when tomorrow when I get to the shop. I'll send you guys a pic because I don't know why I haven't even taken it. I haven't even showed anybody because I don't even want it. Like it's just sitting up in the shop and I can see somebody me talking about it. Somebody going up their credit card in my door. And
Is this like an office piece though? You're going to keep it in the office there?
It might be on the auction at the race party.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
But at the same time, I mean,
That's pretty cool.
I'm thinking
though.
that thing's
You probably can't get enough of or you probably can't get enough out of it for what it's actually worth.
I mean, guys, I bought this light, however, we brought the lights in on the Marlboro light here. But I bought this at Jake McBurney's race party because Justin Harris's fuck ass. We were bidding on it against each other.
Can I just say that your descriptions of people sometimes are the best?
Well, we're friends, but it's like he wanted it too, right? Well, and the other reason that I wanted it is because Jerry Cunningham, a long-time sponsor of mine, very good, like another dad figure to me. He's the one that donated this to Jake's race party for him to sell. That he did that for both of us. He donates cool stuff that we could sell at the race party to raise money. I paid over $500 for this. I mean, I literally put my hand up like this and never put it down because my Uncle Jeff's famous word is the one with the person with their hand up the longest wins at this game. So, and Justin took me up over. It was over $500. But he finally bowed down, and I'm like, yes, and that's when everybody still thought that the McBurneys and Logues hated each other, and I'm like, well, I'm just out here buying stuff at his race party for his race program,
Right.
Because I think that's cool.
I just bought him 5 tires.
right. So we got that all lit up and going
3
on.
probably now.
3.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
But boys, I know I didn't share it with you on Saturday.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
But it was cool.
That's very
So.
cool.
Well,
And I want to see those Texaco lights. Whenever you get those hung, those would look good out in the shop.
Well, they're still.
You know what I'm saying?
My dad has strict orders. I've brought too much stuff, so we're slowing down. We're scaling back.
I mean, if they're in the $20 range, what are we talking here? Like, I'll go buy them for you and put them up in your shop.
I don't know what. I don't
Texaco.
know what. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
How sweet would
I
that?
mean, I don't know what they want for them. I'm supposed to call them. I'm supposed to go back up there, but I'm like trying not to go back up there because.
So does Raj have a flyer with all this stuff or what?
It's literally on the side of the gas station, bud.
Oh yeah, in the windows.
In the windows, yes. So here's the other thing I thought about for the podcast room was, they have a couple of coolers up there, that are glass-faced coolers.
That's what we need.
Oh,
I bet they would.
Yes.
Seriously, like
that'd be great.
I just at the time I was so jacked up.
What about them pop machines that he's got out front?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, the other one.
We'd have to hack half of that desk out, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those glass ones are small, but they're tall.
Right. Yeah.
But
I know which ones you're talking. Like the old Coke ones or whatever. Yeah.
But I am not carrying that sumbitch up them stairs.
Right.
So
we got some young backs. I brought one of them with me tonight. Carson's back there behind Garrett, and that's all he gets the mention for. So
my man.
He gets to do a little
It was
carrying.
faster. You're at 10 minutes and 44 seconds, so that was faster.
Said I was going to make it clear to the
Yeah.
end, but that's all the mentions he gets.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got a new light.
Can I just say though, I'm really glad that something good happened to him on Saturday.
Yeah, no shit.
I am.
We'll get into
I'm
that.
Slow it down. I've already got the holster cocked, locked, and loaded over here.
I'm
bud.
just so glad that something good happened to you on Saturday.
Me too.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, there was a lot of good things.
There
actually.
was, but
Yeah.
I'm just glad to hear it.
Yeah.
But
my fishing trip didn't go worth shit.
I was going to say,
fun.
we never saw any how-to videos. I was waiting.
Fuck, dude.
I laughed.
Seriously, though, like, the only thing I caught was fucking heat rash. I swear to God.
We told you monkey butt or baking soda.
Oh.
And
Dude, I don't know. It was fun, though. Like, we went out there with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and their kids, and Cooper caught a pretty nice crappie. I think I sent you guys.
You sent us a picture of Coopster with
yeah,
crop.
that was about the best fish we got all week. The boys just set off the deck, and man, I was so pumped when I got there because I saw pictures of this place, right? And like, you're right on the lake. There's a dock going out to it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah.
We get there, the lake must be really low because it's just all fucking grown over and lily pads and tall grass through the, and I'm just like,
Damn it.
man. But
Let down.
yeah, I mean, but it was fine. You just had to paddle out and whatever, and it was kind of fun. Like, I was just, after a while, I just needed to get away from the kids because I think we had 7 kids in this house with us, and I'm like, I'm going fishing, and just rode the kayak out. Never kayaked before. I'm like, if I flip over, I flip over. It is what it is.
I did see some good kayaking videos.
Yeah. But no, it was a good time. And then, like I said, the only thing I caught was a pretty good buzz and a lot of fucking heat rash.
But you got away.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was fun. I think we were already talking about next year, but we're like, yeah, we got to maybe find somewhere on Mille Lacs because Mille Lacs is way better for fishing, I think. So,
Any smoke? Like the wildfire smoke?
I didn't see anything. No. My allergies were really bad up there, though. I don't know what the deal was, but yeah. So,
you know what else he didn't see? That's where you were going, wasn't it?
That's true.
And then he brought up his allergies right away. It was perfect.
No,
yeah.
But
What excitement did you have, Josh? Any?
Not really. No, it was
Nothing? Zilch? Nada?
seriously, it was a pretty calm week where I'm concerned.
I didn't even hardly hear from him all week.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, it was pretty quiet on the text group.
Yep. I spent some time cutting some reels and spent a little time driving my new car.
I've actually noticed that you guys have been disincluding me a lot on some of these text messages, and I thought maybe I hurt their feelings.
What?
But I don't really give a shit if I did.
I didn't know you hurt feelings. Or is that maybe I didn't think you had feelings?
I just made it up.
Is that what it was?
I just literally made that up to take with you guys. No, it was pretty quiet though. Really, we did no racing on Friday. Everywhere kind of super soaker on Friday for everyone.
Yeah, because they were going to do the topped.
They should
twin
stop
30s, right?
saying that Chris is going to have anything to do with any race at Marshalltown at all, and maybe it'll happen. Because son of a bitch, do they ever rain out a lot? I feel bad for him. I mean, because they were going to leave the tops on and still call it, and it still rained out. Like, it just sucks.
Yeah.
But sometimes Mother Nature just kind of gets her way, I guess. And
well, it rained almost 3 inches in Boone.
Yeah, I
were. Friday night, Thursday night, over the course of Friday. Friday was weird.
Yeah.
It was just
kind of misty
and crappy, and stuff, which it wouldn't have been the greatest. But I tell you one thing that I do appreciate about old Mother Nature is the weather we're having has been absolutely phenomenal.
Saturday, I said this on Saturday. I think Saturday was the nicest day of weather can ever remember at a racetrack in August.
Right.
Like, it was so
Seriously.
beautiful. And
Which I don't know if she's setting us up to stick it right up the old arse during Super Nationals or what, but I
sometimes that
hope.
happens.
Because last year was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
but
I hope we get anywhere close to that. I mean, usually in my mind, once we get there, I'm like, if we deal with a day or two of rain, that's okay. Because the law of averages, right?
right.
But we've had some years we had nothing, and it was just absolute. And then we had a couple that, wow,
Almost washed out the whole thing.
we made up for years worth in that week. But
The thing of it is, though, is thinking about all the years and prior years at Super Nationals when it rains or whatever the weather does what it does, they've never not finished or made the right calls or procedures or guidelines or whatever the hell you guys call them to make it to where they felt like every racer was getting what every racer was getting.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They always,
that's a pretty tall task.
They always get through, and yeah,
It sucks.
It does, and seeing that process take place, like you can see the frustration and the want to make it right for everybody out of Brett and out of everybody. It's just it's a hell of a deal to see and watch it go down and yeah, to have them always get through. We had the one on Sunday, which you were okay with that, I think.
I was fine with it.
But yeah, I mean it's tough, but they always find a way.
Just one of them records I'll hang on to for eternity.
Yeah,
First sport mod dance ever on a Sunday.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I hope the last.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's nice to do them on Saturday.
Well, okay, it's Super Nationals. What year? 44, 46, 45.
This is going to be 44.
Is it 44?
So
sure.
I have the logo. I don't. Carson just sent it to me.
Pretty sure it's 44.
But anyway, for the first time two times out of 44 years, not too shabby.
Not bad.
Not too shabby.
Bad at all.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good average.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should we get into results from Saturday? We don't have
Let's,
anything else leading up to it, right?
Nope.
Well, we also do need to mention that Owen Barnhill is back here. We
Yes.
haven't said a word about that, but we will bring him on here in a little bit. But
we're going to run through results, talk about him, and then we'll talk to him.
Yes, yeah, we'll talk shit about him, not let him on camera, and then he can come defend himself after that. So, but anyway, 200 cars?
Right on the head.
200 cars on
Had 201,
Saturday.
and then Josh May had to go home.
Oh, yeah.
One of the Josh Mays went home.
Yeah. Broken hot laps, didn't he?
Completely broke, yeah. And then you didn't want to kill a night for national points,
Oh,
so you
which
just pulled out completely and
Which
went
makes
home.
sense.
Mod Light Josh Way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bummer. Kind of sucks. But yeah, 200 cars. Hobby stocks, I think they're still checking in at the track. They just kept coming.
38 mod lights.
Yeah, we had 38 mod lights. That was wild.
It's, boys, it's because we've been talking about them on here. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. And the finger dance, they're coming.
Right.
And I tell you what.
You should have seen the crowd. It was nuts.
I'm just saying.
They get more and more every single week.
I'm just saying.
It's awesome.
Like, it's a thing.
It is so cool.
It's a thing.
And Jerry pumps it up. Like
I love you for that, Jerry.
He does.
I really
do
love you for that,
and
Jerry.
a little co-voice up there. I don't know if you heard Ryan.
I haven't heard Ryan all year.
The smooth baritones of Ryan Clark.
It was, I didn't even get, usually he's cruising around in the pit area, and I got there a little early because a customer was wanting to come down and,
you did get there early. That's right.
I did, yeah. Yeah, we got there a little early, wanted to go over some stuff and whatnot, but usually I see Ryan cruising around the pits. I don't know if Jerry had him leashed up or what the hell he was doing. I hadn't seen him, and but it was definitely phenomenal. And hold on a minute. Whoever is singing the national anthem,
Lainey, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. You do such
a hell of a
great job. Like, it's the only song that I've heard my entire life that when it's sang by certain people or a certain way, that it just absolutely gives you the GBweebies and it just pumps you up. You know what I mean? And she does such a great job, and I really, really hate it when she can't make it. So you guys need to keep having her come, or find somebody to do it when she's not there.
Right.
Emily's been doing it too.
Princess Emily's done it.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
She does good too.
She's done it 2 or 3 times, hasn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't you guys agree?
I absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'd love to have somebody there live all the time.
I would rather hear
Yeah.
it sang off key than hear it sang recorded, and that's just a personal preference. I just like to hear a live voice.
Right.
do
Well,
it.
and it's like we
or
watched
the guitar. The dude that time.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
You know, and people are like, "Oh man, they screwed up." Well, I was watching late models this weekend, and like she's like professional, and she screwed it up.
Yeah. It's,
Like it happens. It's
it
okay.
happens.
It's not a big
fine.
deal. But
that means somebody human did it.
I wanted to point out, you know, because you guys, Tommy, I think he listens, don't he?
Oh yeah.
If Tommy's listening, but you need to be a little bit better about turning the pit mic on. Gosh dang it. I've been telling him.
Tommy,
When Jerry's talking, we don't mind that he's not. We can't hear him. I'm kidding.
we got to get Tommy tuned in. Oh, Jerry's on, turn it down.
You can tell because the ceremony will be going on, and Dave will be saying, "We just wish for fast, hard, clean racing, like the best."
Good,
hard,
fast, clean racing.
Like it's just,
It's awesome. I know it.
well, and when you hear something like that for 30-some years, you just get, But then all of a sudden, it went from like us barely hearing it to like we were front stage of Snoop Dogg's concert in the pit area.
Maybe Tommy's got a short throw on the throttle like the Mod Light.
There was one day we were standing there and Jonathan's like, I think Tommy forgot to turn up. So he pops over there, all of a sudden opens the door. Oh shit! Tommy's like turns it back.
I just like hearing it. I don't know. I just like to be a part of the, listen and whatnot and everything. And so it was just really good.
Lainey Breeden is her name.
Lainey Breeden.
She does a very good job.
Awesome. I tell you
she
what.
reached out to us and asked if she could sing, and I told her, I'm like, you can do this anytime you want. So anytime she's there, she lets us know. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
Well, let's go into Stealth Racing Mod Light results.
Some normal guy won, didn't he?
Yeah, Austin Gray goes plus 10. He started 11th, and he had the lead on lap 2.
Yep.
Like they parted the Red Sea, and he just drove between all of them.
He was able to just hit it.
Like it just, everybody was kind of just bumper cars on the bottom, or they were like they opened that middle lane up, and he just literally just held her wide open and went between everybody.
Yep.
Boy.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, and he had texted me. He's like, "Man, my car's not running right. Can I tag the tail of this?" I'm like, "No, absolutely not."
Yep.
But
we do not do that.
So then that's why I said in the interview, I'm like, "Oh, your shit must be running good now, huh?" Yeah. So I'm sure JD and the boys at the Snake Farm had the McGillicuddies for that one.
They had all the snakes out after that one, but I'll guarantee you.
So Austin Gray wins. Joel Huggins goes second.
Finally.
Yep.
He's been fast, and he usually ends up on his damn lid.
Right.
So, yes, finally. Good job, Joel.
Colby Oberampt goes third.
And also not on his lid.
Right. That's a good sign. BZ goes fourth. Mike Kennedy fifth. Ben George goes 22nd to 6th.
After driving up off the track, didn't he?
Yeah, and Garrett Barber goes 21st to 7th.
Mm-hmm.
So, he goes, I don't know how I could have screwed up anymore, because then he drove off the end in the heat race or something, right?
Yes.
First corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, man, I really just look like an idiot.
Rooster tails.
Like just
jump back on.
Came back on.
Yep.
But, so, hey, good recovery, Cole. Nice recovery out of that deal.
Rumor has it we got a Mod Light minute coming from Ben on how they work Mod Light tires. Kind of different from the other ones.
Well, it's not going to be how he works Mod Light
probably
tires.
Not,
because there's probably some chemicals involved and
shots fired.
I'm
Ben.
just kidding. He didn't have enough tire dope on. He would have stayed on the racetrack.
That's a good point. Yeah, he wasn't glued down.
Yeah, but just kidding. All right, what do we have next? Sport mods.
Sport models.
Sport. Elmquist Towing IMCA Northern Sport Mods. Brett Thomas gets a win.
Yes.
Super pumped for those guys. Yep. Ryan King goes second.
Hold on. First win at Boone Speedway.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a lot of first-time winners at Boone Speedway on Saturday night. And I tell you, good guys, go ahead.
Some first-timers and some many-timers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yes.
Brett Thomas wins, gets his first win in that, I think they said third night on that Vanderbilt car.
Yep.
Ryan King goes second. Dylan Van Wyck goes to +9 up to third. Hunter Longnecker goes fourth. Mikey Smith fifth. But super cool for Brett Thomas and those guys and his dad Mike.
That's what I was just looking for.
Yeah, like they're such good dudes. And
at 8:11 p.m. Saturday night, Cody and I get a message from his dad Mike. And he says, hats off on the hot dog and cheese curd upgrade out in the pits. Those are fantastic. And then he wins the feature.
Mike likes big meat.
Yep. So we sent him, congratulations.
Them guys, we helped them when they were in their rage stuff, and great customers, great people, great family. Been around racing forever. Like, I think I scared Brett a lot of the time, like when they'd bring their car over and we were scaling it or going through it. And the kid has probably the worst luck out of anybody, like seriously. But man, they're just diehard racers. Been around the sport a long time, and I got to meet him through Darren Duffy kind of hooked him up with us as far as we did a body for him, and just over the last few years, I was surprised. They busted that Vanderbilt car out, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Where'd these guys come from, because they're kind of, they're really family orientated, and Brett's got some young kids and stuff, him and his wife, and doing all the kids sports stuff. So they're not a racer every week at any particular spot, but you see him at Independence, you see him at Vinton, you see him at Marshalltown every once in a while, Boone.
And this is about the time of the year they let it rip.
I think they have like a YouTube page. They
document
a lot of stuff.
Everything. Their YouTube page is awesome.
It is.
Find it.
Go check that out.
Watch it.
It's really cool.
It's just about their racing, and just like you can just tell how Brett is. Like he's just super. It's like he's
pretty chill. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's almost like he's like huffed paint his whole life. He's just like just no care in the world. Like somebody wrecks him, he's just like, okay, like I didn't mean that in a bad way, Brett. I just meant like you're just chill as shit.
Jonathan knows a few people that have huffed paint though. He just knows it's fine. But yes, I am with you though. Brett he's just very chill, very nice.
They do. They already have the latest one.
They brought it up.
Well, Bud, they're not letting that one sit.
No way.
9 hours. 9 hours ago uploaded. So go follow 82T Racing on YouTube. And they, like I said, they do a really good job they document the whole night.
Yep.
With the kids, good, good, bad, and the ugly, like everything's on.
Everything, yeah.
July 4th,
awesome.
I think they're the whole family, they were all dressed up in the same American flag. They took a picture of him up on the fence, and he had his car out on the front stretch for the national anthem.
Mike found all those on sale on Amazon.
Did he?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Grilling burgers out here.
That or TikTok.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
But anyways, like super cool for those guys to pick that win up.
Yep.
And like I said, I think it was his mom, Brett's mom and dad both were like, oh, we love the podcast. Like they're in Victory Lane, like talking about the podcast. So we appreciate that.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
D&E Outside Services IMCA modified some guy from Florida named Owen Barnhill picks up a win. Jeremy Mills goes second. Mike Juergens goes third. Jake McBurney fourth. Trevor Fitz goes fifth. Can
we talk about
what a race, dude? What a race! And we'll have to talk to this fellow over here when he jumps on with us. But I thought the Flying Banana had him locked down there, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like that caution comes out and kind of changes the complexity of the whole thing, and the Nanner just tried to pinch at Jeremy down, and here comes the V24.
They have a history. The old Nanner and Cowboy, bud. Cowboys threw a couple banana peels off his saddle a few times back in the day, all right? And I tell you, what a race. There for a while it was pretty tough sledding. Everybody kind of locked up there on the top. Owen went in, jumped the cushion, had the fastest car right out of the gate, jumps the cushion, loses a little bit of ground, basically takes him out of the race at that point because Mike, took off. And I mean, I don't know, but I can't wait to see Juergens. I didn't actually get to go down and talk to him, but have you guys seen how high he sits? I mean, he is Herman Munster in that thing.
Yeah.
And Mike's a big dude. I'm not saying that, but like it just looks like he is like above the deck, like his tits are above the deck. You know what I mean?
Tits are above deck.
Well, yeah. Sorry, that's just what came out. His chest.
Owen said his nipple hair was flying in the air as he was racing him, but understood.
30 minutes.
Well, it's like when he's coming down the back chute, where we all stand and stuff. It's just like he's just like, But and then you got
gorillas do like bananas,
right? Well, so you got Big Dog the banana. You've got Jeremy, Short Mills, and then you got Owen, the weird kid from Florida that's fucking wild, out of crazy, just fast,
stands
and
on the loud pedal,
young, and just one of the And when that yellow come out, I mean, I thought Juergens had it locked up. I mean, just because he was really good, and it was almost weird. It was almost like he had a mirror in that thing because it was almost every time Jeremy tried to make a move, it was like he was just changing his entry and like, you know what I mean? Like it.
Well, I think he definitely was trying to protect the slider at the start. Well, and I don't think he got a very good start. I don't know if he spun the tires or what, but like.
Oh, on the restart?
Yeah.
Well,
because Cowboy Ray was next to him, and it wasn't. He didn't jump the start. He just got a better start than Mike did.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Mike Juergens, 15 years ago or however long ago it was when he was winning a ton of races in his modified, that would have changed if he wouldn't have took a 5-year break. But I'm just telling you,
but
it's just Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike went in and just started the race like he normally would, but Jeremy, he's got that eye for the moisture, which a lot of us do, but especially at Boone Speedway, the guys that race there's like a pie down there coming off. I don't even know why I'm telling everybody this, but I'm gonna. He caught his left rear in there, and it put him like right next to Mike, and I'm like, whoa, boy, we might see some knuckles flying here in a minute if Jeremy goes in and quarter panels him, which he didn't.
Nope.
But Mike did this weird, I don't know, went up, and then all of a sudden, here come the Civil War car, bud. Flags flying. Later, boys. It was crazy because then they kind of, Owen went up and hit the stumbly jumbly shit and got the front end all up and thought he was going to blow it off the racetrack. And so then Mills and Juergens come down the backstretch, and then that's when Barnhill said, later, boys, all right, I'm putting the right rear in turn 4.
And off he went.
And I'm coming out of Ogden, and I'm putting 2 car lengths on you going into turn 1.
And I know what you mean about Juergens. When he went into that corner, it was like a late 90s slot car modified move is what it looked like.
Like he just went in and drove straight and then turned the car and then was like, boom.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Wow. But it worked. I mean,
it worked.
It was something. And I got to give Mike credit. Stepping out of the car for any amount of time is tough.
He's been pretty good.
He doesn't look like he's been out of it long
He ain't
at all.
going to get out of the semi. He ain't going to be able to get out of the semi-truck the rest of the week because we said that. But he, honestly, right out of the gate, he's been pretty sporty in that thing.
He really has.
Yeah. Blew an engine up Thursday night at Algona. Should have won that. Misfortune for him there. But... yeah, I mean, they've got he needs to get a pair of racing shoes that look like flip-flops. Because he's always wearing them damn flip-flops.
That would be very cool.
With a cold one going,
I have a really good Juergens story, but I can't. We'll talk about it some other time.
All right.
Yeah.
But
we were in Phoenix with Juergens one year. It was pretty good.
But yeah, what a great modified race there. Like it was it turned into a snooze fest for a minute once they kind of got spun out or strung out a little bit there. And
they definitely needed the caution.
Oh, for sure. Well, Jake McBurney though, he's been really, really good on that bottom, and all the rain that we had, it kind of chopped that bottom. I mean, we had 3 inches of rain on, and I'm going to get into that
over 2 days. Basically,
I'm going to get into that on the old uncut side here. But I thought with that bottom having, because I've never been in the bottom of a hole that ain't had grip, so I thought, man, Jakester. He's going to stick his nose in there, but it just wasn't that top. I think that top was just a little bit too quick, and that caution definitely, in my opinion, saved the race, made it a much better finish. even though, it didn't favor into the flying bananas side of it. But I don't think Owen Barnhill cares too much what Mike has to say about that.
Probably not. It's amazing how quick that can change, too.
That's what I'm saying. It's happened to me. It's happened to every single one of us. And it's like, we got 3 to go, or how many ever it was left. I think 3 or 4? 3. 3 or 4 laps to go, and that's always a tough one. And Mike, like I said, he kind of really all over the racetrack, protecting, being that sitting duck, and did a hell of a job doing it. But
like when you won earlier this year, you never give up.
Never.
You never know how that thing's going to change.
Exactly.
It could change in a minute.
Exactly. So. Moose Lodge stock cars, Cody.
Yeah, Boone Moose Lodge 104 IMCA stock cars. First feature.
We have 40 of them? 41.
Yep. Well, 41, then Craig Carlson came over and his throttle pedal broke was it between hot laps and the heat race?
He was unloading the car, and he had somebody new in there, and they thought that was the brake pedal, and they snapped her off. Oh, I offered to weld it for him, but
we told him to go use the shop.
Yep, I would have took it down there for him, but Craig's meticulous about his stuff.
He
wanted to do it,
right?
Didn't he?
And he wanted to do it exactly how it's supposed to go on there.
That's right. He wanted, because the throttle's not his leg. Or his fake leg, right?
I honestly have no idea.
I think his left leg is his gas, or we're going to have to ask him about that.
The original peg leg. We need to know which one
is it right or left? I'm pretty sure it's his left leg.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I know he listens to this. So
I know he listens. Him and Dorothy listen religiously.
The next week, the sticker on the sun visor is going to say the original left peg leg.
Right. Yeah, whichever one it is. Yes, correct.
So Jimmy Gusson wins from 10th in the first one. Matthew Meineke goes second. I have a really good story about that in a second. Doug Smith goes third. Bryce Carey. Bryce was pretty good. He was
led
decent.
A little, didn't he?
Yeah. And I know, and Jeremy Aids goes fifth. But I know you guys were talking before the heat race, and he was over talking to you guys, and we were talking with him, and he's like, he sounded like he was having a hard time getting comfortable just because some of the stuff you guys changed, and the car turned in on its own, and he didn't have to horse it around.
Yeah, he was pretty pumped up. I went over to congratulate him after I destroyed my race car. I'm not going to get into that yet. But go over there, and his old lady was polishing up the roof. They were putting that heat race sticker on there. It was just like I was like, how's the car? He goes, it was pretty good, and he goes, I should have went to the top a little sooner than I did, and I said, it's definitely, everybody has a driving style. You either drive on the gas or you got to let out of the gas. You're either good at one or the other, and you're only good at both unless your name is Ricky Thornton Jr. or Dallin Murdy, and many others, but that are good at both. You're either one or the other,
right?
In my opinion. So he did a great job. I was super proud of him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't come down very often, but when he does, he comes down and gives it his all.
Yeah. I'll read off the second one here, and then I got to tell you this Meineke story real fast. But Blake Lehman picks up a win in the second feature, which was awesome for him.
Another first-timer.
Yep.
Michael Jeanette goes second. Bob Daniels third. Dylan Solom fourth. Josh Daniels fifth. And, that was another banger, too, between those guys. That was the one that Devin was leading and then broke on the caution. Right?
Does anybody know what he broke?
They said he blew up.
Oh, really?
That's all I heard.
Yeah, the motors usually run the hardest right before they blow.
Right before they go.
He was cranked.
Yeah.
Jeanette got a little tight on him, and Devin threw her in there and took it away from him. And Blake Lehman, man, we put a stub on his car earlier this year, put our front end and everything on it over at the old Rage chassis. So he calls it Caged Evil, or because it's a medieval car.
Oh.
And we put a stub on it. And he calls it something. I don't know. Him and Joanne are awesome people, too.
Yeah.
Great people. I didn't realize that he hadn't won out here yet.
Yeah.
Because they're transplants.
Mm-hmm. Oregon,
I believe, yeah. So, and they race pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to see his excitement and see how
he was so pumped.
How pumped up his wife was.
The whole family.
Like, that is what
grassroots IMCA racing is all about right there. And when we lose that, I'm hanging it up.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, now that you say that, I get that. And I'm fortunate enough to be the first one down there. Right. So, like, that is super exciting for me. Like, to see their reaction, his wife's reaction, same thing with the Thomas family. Like, like it's really, really cool. And that's rewarding for me, But I want to get into this. So after the races, I went over and talked to Jason and Isaac and Matt Meinke's pitted next to him and Dave. And they were talking about this trailer door being fucked up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, and Isaac's like, oh, yeah, we had to, like, lean on the door to get it to shut. And Jason's like, yeah, look at the rubber snubber deals. They're all wore down to the bolt. Well, the four-way stop north or south of Mongona where the Bethel Church is, like where Brandon Manhart lives, right out there.
Yep.
Apparently, Dave said he's pulling up to because he's got the stock car coming from Woodward to Boone, and he said that he's rolling up to the stop sign, and all of a sudden he hears boom, and he thought that the tranny went out in the truck, and he kind of goes off or he gets going, and here's another bang. He looks, pulls forward, he looks out. The race car sitting in the middle of a four-way stop.
Oh, my God.
Straps.
Oh, man.
Strap broke, knocked the door down.
Oh.
Car got out. So, and of course, Matthew, he lives in Jamaica. And so he calls Brandon because he knew where he was at. So he said he's on the phone with Brandon, and Brandon's like, oh, yep, stock car sitting out there because Brandon lives right on that highway right by the church.
Little snot rocket right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, snot rocket's just laying right out.
Damn.
Didn't go in the ditch. Didn't break anything.
So the toe's good on it. She just rolled right down the road, didn't go in the ditch.
What are the odds of that?
Wild,
just
man.
roll, yeah.
Seriously.
Just rolled right into the middle and stopped.
That is wild. Damn.
And then he ends up almost winning the race.
Yeah.
Damn near.
He's been so fast this year.
And then he almost won the modifieds and broke a J-bar or whatever it was, or broke a bracket.
Yeah,
broke the bracket.
He was leading. That's the one. He was out front, and I'm like, this is over. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, this smoke come out.
It was his track. I mean, he's really good on the top there now. I mean,
he's good.
We're cranking. We better. Anyway, Pickett Salvage, IMCA Hobby Stocks, Tyson Overton. Really cool to see him win. It was like his second race back since he's been off on deployment.
Yep. Picks
up the win, which is super awesome. Alex Yeager goes second. Dylan Hill goes third. Joel Wollenhop fourth. Seth Butler fifth. And we did have a claim in the hobby stocks.
We sure did.
Old Wayner claimed Wollenhop's shocks.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. So... and then Braden goes and wins the second feature from 10th. Mm-hmm. Brett Mosdem goes second. Briar Kriegel third. Eric Knutson fourth. Chad Rickett fifth. So, yeah, that's the
Bluey got him a top five.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that.
Yep.
This is one of my favorite looking cars.
Who's the Bluey car?
Chad
Rickett.
Oh.
This says Bluey all over it. I don't even watch Bluey, but Colton and Dakota love it.
I definitely do.
So I'm like, I just see the car roll out, and I'm like, that thing's cool. Like, it's just cool looking.
Yeah. All right. Should we go to a break? Bring in
the man of the hour?
The Civil War guy over here.
We're gonna have to hear that story too. I gotta know.
Right.
Yeah.
Hope you brushed up on your facts, Owen.
We're gonna take a break here, and I'm gonna go have a smoke, and then we're gonna come back in, and then you guys better be ready for a bag of ice.
That's why we're bringing Owen in here to help us.
He might tone it down, even though
Catch
I know
a stray.
how quiet he is. So you guys are still SOL.
He's over here like, I'm close to the door. Maybe I'll just go out of it.
Right.
All right, we'll be right back. You're continuing to watch Watermelons and Woodchips. We'll see you here in a second. For more than 140 years, Vision Bank has been locally owned, locally managed, and committed to helping Iowa families, businesses, and communities grow. While banking has changed, our commitment to personal service and local decision-making has never wavered. When you bank with Vision Bank, you're banking with neighbors who know your name and care about your success. Experience the difference 140 years of community banking can make. Visit visionbank.com or your local branch today. Vision Bank is member FDIC.
At Moffitt's Ford, it's not just about selling cars. It's about taking care of our neighbors. For generations, families have trusted us for reliable vehicles, honest pricing, and service that feels like home. Whether it's a dependable F-150, a safe and spacious Explorer, or your next pre-owned vehicle, we're here to help you find the right fit. And long after you drive off the lot, we're still here with expert service you can count on. Stop by and see us today. Moffitt's Ford, home of the million-mile warranty.
Welcome back, race fans, watermelons and wood chips. And we brought in our friend Owen Barnhill, the guest for tonight, and newest feature winner at Boone Speedway, the IMCA Modifieds. And Jonathan, the way Jonathan described that, where the flags are flying, he's just ripping the top, that was perfect. So, man, that's got to be cool. That's your first win at Boone?
Yep.
In the Modified?
Yep.
Yeah.
And here I asked him, like, is that your first mod win ever? No, I got like 50 mod wins.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hell. What the hell?
Just a big one at the Big B.
Just a big one at the Big B. What'd you say, the most difficult track to win
It
at?
was, I was going to put that in my post, but I was like, oh, it's getting kind of long. I don't want to make it too long. But then,
He read Troy's
Yeah,
comment.
you were hitting the 4-paragraph mark here. And
That's right.
Yeah.
There are rules, and
There are
Troy will
rules.
talk about them.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, but, like I said, the end of that race, and when I got to talk to you, you were like, man, I thought I gave it away, and like, what am I doing? And then you're back in it. Like, kind of talk us through that. It was really cool to watch.
yeah, I don't know, me and the what is it, the Flying Banana or something?
Yeah.
Me and the Flying Banana were throwing slide rods the first couple laps, and I told my dad before I went out I was going to be patient. And that my patient ran out pretty quick.
First corner, bud.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Years in the past, I think my patience has made it where it puts me in a bad spot. So sometimes I lose my patience a little quicker. Not as far as angry stuff, but just as far as like I got to go. I can't be sitting right here. But I went down there and I hit a rut, and I about looped it in front of the whole field. Fell back to 7th, or like 5th or 7th, somewhere right in there. And
6th or 7th. That's what he was going to say.
I was skipping that on
We
purpose.
appreciate the 5-7. 5-7, yeah.
But I got back going, and I got past a couple cars, and I was running 4th, and then the 5 car, I thought his motor was blowing up. I thought it was exhaust, but I guess a bracket broke or something. And then that I thought the caution was for him, but it wasn't. It was for something else. And then so I was running 4th, and the whole time I was running there, I was like, man, I can't believe I just messed up this bad. And and then I saw the 5 car break, and I was like, wow, I'd be in the lead probably if I didn't just about step on and spin out in front of the whole field here. And then I was thinking that on the caution, and I was tight like the whole race. And then I forgot in the heat race, I turned my brake almost all the way to the front, and I was like, wow, no wonder I'm about to shove off the racetrack every lap. So I turned that back all the way to the rear. And we took off, and man, I don't know, the seas parted for me. I think it wound it up pretty good. I don't know, it summed up pretty good. Worked out for me.
Once you got that lead, it was close to the end of the race, obviously, but it was pretty wild and a little hairy. I'm not even sure if you're aware how hairy it was. Have you watched the replay?
Yeah, I've watched it about 100 times.
So when you hear Jerry and Ryan, you hear their octaves start to go up.
Yeah, it's getting kind of serious. When you're in the car, you don't think it looks like in the car, it doesn't look like I'm being that wild. But when you look at it on video, I was kind of about to run off the racetrack every lap.
What are you, 23?
21.
21 years old.
21.
That's where that comes from, man. And like
I feel like I'm in control, but on the videos, it looks like I'm out of control.
Right. And that's just, you're hauling ass, right? Like I know the feeling that you're talking about, and especially in that modified class. You've got to go. You're right. You can't really have patience, because then that's when the next guy drives by you, or all of a sudden you have a deal like with Jake McBurney and Chaz Baca, where Jake passes him, and then all of a sudden they're going into turn 1, and Chaz Baca's on the inside throwing a slider on him, and Jake's like on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
And Jake's been really good on the bottom this year. He's
right,
I think he's won all of his, or not all of them, but majority of his races on the bottom so far.
Right, and I'm just saying, like, those little moments of where you have a slider or, like Jake, I about guarantee Jake did not anticipate Chaz Baca coming by and that close to him. And it's no different like when you split the gap between Jeremy and Mike.
Yeah.
They were like, they're racing out, and then all of a sudden, holy shit. Now there's three of us.
Yeah.
Now this isn't a twofer. This is a threefer.
Yes.
So,
well, and in like to go back to the week before, like you and Chaz had a really good race in that Race of Champions too. Like there was some haymakers in that one too.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I wasn't upset, but I was kind of disappointed in myself. I feel like, I don't get to lead too many laps. I don't feel like so when I'm out front and I start the race, and I led about 8 laps, and I was like, man, this race is taking forever. And then when me and Chaz started showing sliders, and he finally got the lead, and I was like, the lap started winding off a lot quicker. And I was like, wow, this is, I gotta. And then by then it was over. So.
Instead of running out the time, you're running out of time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and so you're a transplant, and
Do you consider yourself a transplant? Because you do some racing down in Florida too. I mean,
Yeah. In the beginning of the years,
you're
but
here a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a transplant this year. I plan on moving or staying for the winters and stuff. So
Okay.
you're going to stay for the winter?
yeah, it can't be that bad as Florida. So
If you stay in for the winter, you're not a transplant anymore. Isn't that your rule, Jonathan?
That's
think.
that's Bobcat's rule.
I think.
Like
What
once
is it?
you come up here and
you
like
stay.
you're staying,
You're not a transplant.
you are
anymore.
now a resident. You know,
Yep.
because somebody was giving me shit about all these guys from out of staters like Cody Laney and Tom Berry winning the Super Nationals. Like, when was the last time somebody from the Midwest won it? And I'm like, well, every year. Well, what do you mean? You guys move here and you live here. You have an address here, right? Yeah. Okay, then you live here. Just because you were from there.
It's not like they're showing up here
Yeah,
winning.
and then all of a
Right,
sudden,
you're not
Right.
driving from Arizona up here on a Saturday night to race. Like that. That's how I look at it. And this has been what, your third year up here?
third year.
So, like Cody Laney, he lives in Fort Dodge. Tom Berry lives in Marshalltown. So now like Nathan Dragon, is that how you say his last name?
Dragon.
He lives up here, right?
In an open trailer.
Right.
But yes, they're kind of
he's staying with Chaz Baca.
Yeah.
He does not live here.
no.
Chaz Baca's been here, what, 2 years?
Yep.
He lives here. I mean, how long does that, is that?
Well, I don't know.
Garrett, is that weird? Is that out of the ordinary that
Yeah.
when somebody's like staying here for a couple of years that they still live in another state or what?
I'm kind of with you on this though, because like to me there should be some kind of a rule to say you've lived here X amount of months or whatever it is. Okay, you live here now. You're no longer a transplant, but
Right.
you're not originally from here, so
Yeah.
you can
Right.
kind of phrase it that way. But
Yeah. So you
But what brought you here? That was my next question. You did a lot of racing in Florida.
Yeah, in Florida, well, they're getting
18 car. Sorry.
the racing in Florida is not the most popular. We only race like once a week there, and you can race like 5 times a week here. And I don't know. I felt like it was the same 4 tracks every week, same 4 tracks, or not same 2 tracks, and then we had like a third we'd go to every now and then. That was like IMCA sanctioned. We only had 2 that ran IMCA sanctioned full time, and then there was like another 2 that wasn't sanctioned but IMCA rules, and then we have another one Deep South that recently, and they only raced like 4 times a year. So realistically, I was only racing 25 times a year in the A-Mod class, and then
You do that in 3 weeks here.
Yeah, I mean,
or less.
Yeah, it's just a lot more racing and a lot more seat time, and I don't know, like last year I think was my best year at Super Nationals, and I always struggled in the heat races, and I was pretty good in the heat races last year, and then I made a couple of A features, and I ran pretty decent in them. I just didn't make the big A feature, but I feel like every year I get a little better here. So and then when I go back home, I feel like I'm have an advantage on everybody because I have so much more racing than them, and more seat time. You can't beat it. It's like like when I race 2 cars, I like it better because like I can go out and I know what the track's going to do, and I come in and I'm already prepared. It's like you have an advantage if you race 2 cars a night, and it's like Cole Shaneski, he races like 125 races a year, and he races 2 cars every night, and he's pretty good, and it's because of that.
Yeah, the cars don't race the same, but the track.
Yeah,
you're on the track.
Yeah, if you know where to be, and you know halfway what you're doing, that makes a big advantage. Where you need to be is the hardest thing to figure out up here because the tracks change from like that. You go on the top, then you got to go to the bottom, then you got to go to the middle, and
Well, and there's so many more cars up here per capita, right?
Yeah.
Compared to Florida.
Yeah.
Going down there for the Clash on the Coast the last couple of years has really opened my eyes up to, back in the day when my dad was running the Mod Car Series and some USMS. Yes, I did say that right. That's what it used to be.
That is what it was called.
Yep.
That's right.
Like you'd pull into these racetracks and you're seeing Camaros and just old school Chevelles and old school shit, and it's like, holy cow, these guys are like 15 years behind the times, but not really for that area, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So going down to Florida the last few years has been like, wow. I mean, there's a lot of good racers down there.
They've definitely stepped it up in the past like 2 years. Like as far as equipment goes and everything goes, in the past couple years everyone down there has stepped up their game, and I don't know, I'm pretty proud of it. I think when they come around for the Clash on the Coast, compared to a couple years ago, a lot of locals are running a lot better.
Right, and that's a big thing. Is it's like people. Corey Probst from Minnesota, didn't make the show for the Salute to Fetch race at Boone.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, oh man, and it's like, guys, it's tough down here.
It's very tough.
Andy Morris, a good friend of mine, we've talked, shorts. He messaged me the other day, and he's like, man, you race in the toughest area in the country as far as, for the sanctioning. Mm-hmm. Like, there are so many good guys that are just 2 or 3 hours away that you just never know who you're going to be racing against. I ain't scared of none of you pussies either, so don't be acting like I'm saying that I'm scared of any of you. I'm just saying, like, when you pull into a place and you've got 10 people that can win a race anywhere in the country, it's pretty good.
It is.
And sometimes, like, some of the places haven't been getting the car counts, getting 15 to just say 20 cars. There's still 6 guys that in them 15 to 20 guys there or more that can win a race anywhere in the country. So for us to come down to Florida and race in that sandy, weird,
it's good stuff.
I don't know, turtle
it's
shit.
It's the good stuff, he said.
It's very cool to see, and it's cool to see it in any other kind of state. The guys out in Nebraska and Minnesota and all the states surrounding here, but everybody, what I love about Iowa is everybody's like, oh, we got to go there. It's because we're the badass state right now, like and it's been that way for years, and I don't ever see it changing.
The racingest state in the United States.
Right
here.
And that's why people come here to race, and it's like I tell everybody all the time, I'm 3 hours from 15 tracks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, and a lot of people are like, what, which tracks, and it's like, we're going to go ahead and name them off right now just because. So, living in Boone, Iowa, Owen knows he's been here the last couple of years. So, you got Stewart, Marshalltown, Britt, Algona, Mason City, Webster City, Boone,
Harlan,
Fort Dodge,
Oski, Fort Dodge,
Denison.
I already said Denison.
You got Dubuque,
Alta,
Alta, Maquoketa,
Tipton,
East Moline,
Farley,
Davenport, Farley, West Union. I mean,
we're almost at 20 now.
I'm almost at 20.
Yes.
That's within.
Yes.
I mean, Davenport's 3.5.
Yeah, Alta. Did we say Alta?
We did say Alta. Yeah,
going there Wednesday, 1,000 to win.
You can dip over the state lines and right close in Minnesota, in Missouri, in Nebraska, so there in Illinois. There's a whole line of them down in Illinois.
That's what I'm saying, boys.
Yes.
Is it's like now I did name off a couple of USRA tracks, but
There's still racetracks.
There's still racetracks, and what I mean is that you can take an IMCA car and go and compete at those racetracks
and win. Absolutely,
that's what I'm saying. So to have that at our fingertips.
Well, like I was talking to Winnie a couple weeks ago when he was up here, and you know, he said most of his travel is like 4 to 6 hours to go race.
Right.
One way.
Madison Trent, he came to Estevan when we were up there on the North Dakota tour. 6 hours one way.
Man, that's a long
6 hours.
It's a lot of driving to go away.
So it really makes you appreciate, right? Like that you can be here and race. I didn't even say Vinton. I forgot about Vinton.
Yeah.
I didn't forget about him. I just didn't say it. But that's, only an hour and a half now since they made that all 4-lane. But that's why people come here. That's why people transplant here to do this crazy thing we call racing in the sport. And so you, you're 21 years old. You've raced. You got 50 modified wins. You got some stock car wins. You've got, when did you start racing? When did you start tootling around with old dad at the shop?
I started racing in 2020, but my dad's been racing since the early 90s, and he kind of got me into it, and especially my uncle. He also got me into it, and my dad's been a big part of everything. He's, without him, I obviously wouldn't be up here, and I think anybody that's a transplant, I think they have some family backing them or something that got them here. No one can physically afford to just, okay, we're leaving,
Right.
And by themselves anyway. And then, I don't know, I started in 2020, and I started in a local class called Pure Stock, and they're basically a mix between hobby stocks and stock cars. We either run stock mount shocks, but we can run Quickeners, we can run racing tires, and we can run a little bit like a motor between a hobby stock and a stock car. So started off in that class, and we had like 25 cars a night. It was a really solid class. And I started off in that, and my dad, I didn't know nothing about racing at that point. I didn't even know what the tire difference was. When I saw he had his modified sitting there, and I would like look at tires, and I couldn't even tell the trad pattern. And then from 6 years from now, I know it's crazy how much I've kind of learned, I guess. But he kind of showed me the here and there, and then he was like, he just kind of showed me the ropes, showed me the basics, and he really got me into it. I think my dad wouldn't let me leave our local track, Southern Raceway. He would not let me leave. He said, until you can figure this place out, we're not going anywhere else. I want you to race the same track on the same. Every time we went to the track, we never changed nothing on the car. It was just tires, and he was like, okay, now you got to go out here and do this. Don't go out, He did not change the setup on anything. He tried to get the same stagger. It was always the same thing. For all I had to do was learn, and I had to adjust to the car. And it wasn't like, oh, okay, I came in, I'm too tight, let's change this. Well, it might just be the driver, And we never changed anything on that car, as far as like changing spring rates or something. And my first year, I won 2 races out of 25, I think. And then the following year, in 21, I somehow stepped up my game, I guess. Well, I learned a lot over the winter of how what you got to do, what the prep goes into it, and I spent a ton of time in the shop, and I learned I was trying to soak up as much knowledge as I could, and I went from 2 features to 33 feature wins in my second year of racing, which I don't like to brag on myself. It's kind of like embarrassing to brag on myself.
It's
That's
okay.
pretty good, dude.
We're not in Florida, bud. Nobody knows you up here. It's all right. Go ahead and let her rip.
Well,
Jocelyn's right now listening, going, "Oh yeah, 33
Damn
wins."
right, he won 33 times.
Yeah.
well, so I'll give you a quick run around. I won't take up too much time, but
You just run around with it, Jesse.
so
He's doing what his dad does. He's going on. I love it.
So I think I started mod racing in 22. My dad had a 2001 Pro chassis. They're from up here somewhere, but
bought from Mark Noble.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Farm auction.
2001
Noble,
Pro
right?
chassis.
Hell yeah.
And my dad and my uncle raced those. My uncle had a 2010 until not too long ago, until like probably 5 years ago. And so it was sitting in the shop. It was like flat tires, shocks were busted. Or not busted, but my dad looked it over. And that was my first modified. And, he was like, I'm not going to go get you a new one or buy you a new one if you're going to, he said, you're going to wreck one before you're ever going to be good in one. Because, modifieds are obviously wild and they're a lot more harder to handle. Well, we went out for my first night, and I think I won in the pure stock that night. And then I started I started like 7th or something. It was like the last race of the year. There wasn't many cars. There was only like 13 or something. But I finished 2nd in the first night. But in the heat race, I couldn't get out of my own way. I don't know. But I was like shoving off the racetrack, doing backflips, all kind of stuff. It's all over the place.
So did the track slow down?
Yeah, the track slowed down, and I got a lot better.
Helped?
Yeah, that got a lot better. But so I started that, and then there's some people up here called his dad, Troy Fryer, and Jaden Fryer. The next year, I raced that car I raced that car about 15 times. I think I won about 4 in it, and it was a great learning experience. That thing when I got a new car, it was like driving a Cadillac, because I was trying to drive that thing, and that thing I am so grateful I'm not in that thing anymore. It was a bear to drive. But so we got our first Harris car. I've never drove anything else but a Harris car, Harris Auto Racing. It was a 2020. We got it from Jaden Fryer. His dad, they were a great family. We still talk to them every now and then. And we raced that and until about 24, where I got my personal own brand new car. And I've just been racing it ever since. And
you're still in a Harris.
Yep, still in a Harris.
And old 5 times swelling up when he hears that.
I know
that, right?
I know.
Dad's a Harris OG, bud.
Oh yeah, he is. Absolutely.
That's where his heart is.
I thought so, because Jurgens is in a Harris.
Yep.
So 2 Harris is going at it on a Saturday night for the feature win at Boone. That's gotta.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then I'm not. So when I roll up to a racetrack, I don't know half the people up here, anyways. So like in the stock car class, I dang sure don't know who half the people are. I have no idea who anybody is in the stock car class. Like I pull up in there, and I was like, oh, that car kind of looks familiar. Like, okay.
Well, they know who you are because you roll up in that ugly ass Cadillac.
Hey,
what the
Cadillac
hell?
body. It drives like a Cadillac, or it did, anyways. But,
It did, yeah.
But so where was I?
You don't know anybody in the stock.
Yeah,
car
I don't know
class.
anybody in the stock car class, and I honestly think that kind of helped me a little bit, because I was like, not like, ooh, is this guy gonna beat me or something? And it was like there was no pressure. I was just like there, but obviously I know everybody in the modified class because that's my main focus. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen you out in the stock car lately.
Yeah, I rolled it at Marshalltown, and honestly, I just been a big procrastinator, and I could probably have it ready in a week, but I'm a big procrastinator.
Is it a Harris too?
No, it's a
Rage?
It's a Rage by Jonathan Logan, Matt Avila.
I'll be damned.
That's what I said at Super Nationals when I won that heat race. I was like, this Rage chassis stock cars it's bad news by Matt Avila and Jonathan Logan.
Look at Daddy beaming over there. See that?
Like a proud pop.
Tommy flip over here. I told him the 6 times. I'm like, man, you got way too much left rear. This thing ain't a modified now. God damn it. No, we got him all fixed up. He flopped her over a couple times.
Yeah, at Marshalltown.
Got her all fixed up.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but it got fixed up, and honestly, it kind of looks a little bit cooler now. They added some more, I guess I got the updates, and they kind of look kind of cool compared to what I had, and I'm excited to try it out.
Yeah. Yep.
Try it.
How'd you get your number?
So my grandpa passed away when I was 2 years old, my dad's dad, and my whole family is big into racing, like not way down the line, but it started with my dad and my uncle. But so there's a song called "Set 'Em Up Joe." So it's like "Set 'Em Up Joe," knocking on the floor or something. Well, and he says something about a jukebox. Go to the jukebox. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but he's like, I'm gonna go to the jukebox and play and played that old B24 because, on a jukebox you had to type in the number.
Yep.
B24. Well, that was my grandpa's favorite song, Set 'Em Up Joe. And, that's how I got it. So B24 is not the B because of my last name. That was just a coincidence. But it's a record player number.
And now you know why I asked that question.
That's awesome.
Really cool.
That's a cool one.
That might be one of the best ones.
That is.
Set him up, Joe. Garrett, we're going to need you to find that song.
He's already on it.
That's
He's already
right.
on
That way
it.
we can play that for the introduction for the Owen Barnhill.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's a really cool story. That's awesome.
That is
cool.
very awesome.
Very cool. What's the most memorable win in your brain right now? Just off the cuff.
Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night was pretty good.
Hey, that's what
If I had to say, other than Saturday night, obviously my first Iowa win, that was pretty good at Stewart Speedway. And then when I was at home in that pure stock class, I won a 5,000 win race, and that was pretty good too.
Cool. Very cool.
Well, Jason was telling us about the connection to the Civil War rap that you had. So kind of tell us about that, because he was like, oh yeah, like he was kind of telling us there's somebody down the line. Was somebody down the line?
Yeah, so it's my third great grandpa on my grandma's side, my dad's mom's side, and so they and we actually have the same name. His name was William Barnhill, and William's actually my first name. Everyone just calls me Owen because Owen's my middle name. But you learn something new. Learn something new every day.
I've known this cat for 2 years. They didn't know his name was William, but I do now. Boy, we got to get a sticker made for the stock car. I'm telling you right
By the
now.
way,
Toss me one of them.
he's going to call you Billy. I guarantee it's coming. It's coming.
So, yeah, he was my third great grandpa. He served on the Confederate side, obviously, because we were from Florida, and that's past the Mason-Dixon line a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And when
you're cracking Katie up, you're doing a good job.
But yeah, so it started off pretty good, and so the rap was actually very cool, and Sabisma done a really fantastic job with that rap, and honestly, it was probably one of the easiest raps I've ever put on. Like it had barely any bubbles. It slid right on. I was like, wow, this thing's smooth as butter. So maybe shout out to Sabisma for doing some great products there.
Definitely.
And then he does a great job on every one of the raps.
You got plenty of cord there.
He does a great job on every one of the raps. But, yeah, so what was it, Civil War in 1865? I've been staring at it for the past couple of weeks, obviously, so I better know the history.
It was a good rap.
Yeah, it
It's very...
It's the coolest rap. I don't know how he didn't win the coolest rap.
A lot of people said I
love
should
Wahoo, but
Trip,
your rap was the coolest one.
Trip,
Somebody rigged that
Trip
deal.
Gaylord's wife came up to me and said, you should have won the rap. I was like, yeah. That's when you know. That's when you know you did good.
Old Peyton.
Yeah.
Peyton's a real one.
She does. She works very hard. I have
Yes.
seen her in the pits, and I was,
Oh, yeah.
very impressed.
Very
Like
passionate.
when she's got the tire machine bib on,
Yep.
she's serious.
Look out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so the rap was split down the middle. You had the Confederate on one side and the Union on the other side, and yeah, so it was just Sabisma done a great job, because when I first brung it up, I was like, well, they're probably going to just do the Union because the Confederate flag and everything, but
I'm glad they did.
Yeah, so
that is American history.
Yeah,
It's the
and
history of it.
And I
Yeah.
think the flag gets mixed up every now and then. Well, we're not going to go down that path, but it's a
we
part of
will.
You
You wanna go down it?
No,
'Cause I tell you what.
it's a part of it's part of the history, and you should I believe they were all fighting for what they believed in, and that is, I think that's more American than anything. If you're gonna fight for something, no matter if it's what you believe in, if you believe in it, you should fight it all the way.
Did you see me fighting on Saturday?
I did. I was a little worried about you. I was
Yeah,
like, hey,
well, my blood pressure was over the roof.
I thought you were gonna beat up poor Cody here. He was just asking for a ride.
He knows. He knows what's going on. I was really, actually, I created a little hole down there in 1 and 3 and 4 when I stomped back to the pit area. Mm-hmm. But what? I can't take it. It's so good.
They do look
The
good.
licorice is really it's fresh.
Yeah. Fresh
really
licorice.
fresh.
There's nothing better.
But I don't know how you didn't win. Wahoo's rap was cool. Don't get me
It was
wrong.
cool.
But I just thought, for the first time, like Jason said, it's getting really hard for them to
find new stuff every year.
That about got bad for a second.
Were you gonna choke?
Yeah, it started going down the other hole.
I saw the tongue start to come forward. I'm like, oh, we're gonna have something here.
Right. But
You're not supposed to breathe in while you're chewing.
well, right.
Don't talk when you eat,
Jason,
Carol said.
Right. Jason, you know, they've done so many wraps over the course of the years. Like, it's hard to keep like doing specific and
new.
And it was really cool
Yeah.
to learn that your family was actually a part of that. Like,
That's a really cool connection.
that's a really cool connection. So
And the cool thing is, I didn't think about this until we were like at the racetrack and people were coming up to me. Well, people in like their 70s were obviously their 70s and 80s were obviously at the track, and you know they were veterans. But it didn't quite click in my brain that their grandparents were in the Civil War. So like, you know, they had, you know, maybe like when they were a kid, their grandpa or you know was around, maybe told them a couple stories or something, because a lot of people had a connection to it, and it was kind of like I was like, wow, why is everybody connecting to it? It was, you know, it was like a good, you know, it was like, you know, good while back in history, and it kind of clicked. It was like, well, these are these people's grandparents and stuff that served during that time, and you know, maybe it kind of brought back some old memories and stuff.
that's also when it clicked, when he realized that he got screwed because everybody was over there engaging in it. So Jason and whoever counted the tickets.
We're gonna have to a recount on
It
that.
was rigged. It was rigged.
Yeah.
Damn Albertson.
Wahoo is pretty popular though.
He is very popular.
Wahoo is popular.
Are you planning on running that body as long as you can?
Yep,
or?
that is actually part of the deal. I didn't know that, but when you run a Salute to Veterans car, it's not a must, but they do ask you to run it all the way through Super Nationals.
Cool.
So.
And the reason that they do that is because, you know, it does cost a lot of money to have the guy that you select put a body on his stuff. Mm-hmm. They pay for the wraps or whatever they have worked out with Sabisma. It is a really cool thing, but they also auction that stuff off at the end of the year to rate, you know.
Yep.
Plus, it supports
Absolutely
the show the whole year,
Right.
or as much as it can.
Right.
So, do they have something in place, like, not that this would ever happen, but say you tore up a right side or something, like that you could get it redone?
I think at this point, if we go to replace, we have to pay for it. I think I'm not sure.
Right. But I mean, you
like,
just call Stefan up and they just print you a right side or whatever it is.
And I probably will for Super Nationals. Like if there's a tire mark here or there, I probably will just be like,
touch it up.
Yeah, just touch it up.
There's not one tire mark on it right now.
Oh, there's left side.
I was going to say, I call bullshit.
There's a couple tire marks.
No, it does look really cool, and yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about the Salute to Vets stuff, but it is really neat.
Yeah, that's a great thing that they do, and it's kind of, it was like, honestly, it was probably one of the funnest weeks I've had in racing in a very long time. It was usually when I get to the racetrack, if I wasn't in the Salute to Veterans Tour, I feel like I would have been rushed. Even like everybody said it was busy and you're rushed. Well, honestly, I was kind of kicked back. You know, I got to the racetrack early. I got my stuff done.
Are you one that doesn't typically get to the racetrack early? Or you
No, I get there kind of early, but usually it's like, oh, I still got to do my tires. You know, I might as well just do them at the track. You know, they're clean and everything, but I just got to, you know, flip them or do stuff like that and groove them. But
gotcha.
My dad and I believe in like doing tire prep last because they're fresher. You know, like when you cut the groove's going to be as fresh as it possibly can be because you just cut it. So that's kind of our theory. So we wait until the last minute to do tires.
You do you have any superstitions?
No, I don't really believe in superstitions.
Too young.
I'm
not going to eat chicken on race day, but
that's a superstition. But I mean, come on.
But I mean, if someone came up and said, "Oh, you want a chicken sandwich?" I'd probably, maybe.
Oh yeah.
If you're thinking about it, I mean, you're superstitious just a little bit. It's in there.
Yep.
Well, you gotta. So Garrett was kind of talking to us off air about. Sounds like you scared him during the wrap reveal video.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
Well, so I don't get that nervous racing. You know, if it happens, it happens. But they're getting ready to do my little burnout deal, and my heart was beating to my chest. I was like, what if I suck here? You know, like what if I don't be that impressive? You know. That'd kind of be boring. And I was the first car to go out of everyone. So I just sent it a little hard, and I was in control, but they acted like I about wrecked half the field or something.
I was just talking about that on the video earlier. He was definitely in control, but not in control, right? But he was. Well, on that gravel road right there, it's like
honestly, it was just, I was like, okay, maybe I don't know if I have to drive too hard or do I go slow. And then I got it kind of sideways, like, okay, this isn't that bad. This is kind of easier to control than I thought. I was overthinking it,
right,
and it was much easier than I thought. And then they told me to back.
Are you in 120, y'all?
Did Garrett tell you that or Jason?
Jason.
Oh, okay.
They were like, you don't have to go that hard.
They got to go pick up the rocks and the grass now. And,
Right.
Well, you didn't have any squirrels flying out of trees or anything, but
No.
you about peppered Garrett with some gravel, but it's all right.
Left front brake dust.
No, the guys that talk about their experience on the Salute to Veterans tour, every person I've talked to has a positive experience.
Yeah. There's nothing negative about it. I've heard people say, "Oh, it's a stressful, busy week," but man, it was probably one of the easiest weeks I've ever had in racing. It was like I didn't tear up anything, and my body wasn't tore up. Because I think people race you a little bit cleaner when you're have the Salute to Veterans body on. I use that for my advantage at times. I was like, oh yeah, they'll lift for me.
They see the flags flying, man. You got to get out of the way.
Right.
So what are your plans moving forward then? Just racing, all local stuff here all the way through Super Nationals, and then are you planning on doing any of the fall specials? Like, what's on the agenda?
Yep. So, yeah, I feel like we're going to hit all the specials we possibly can, and especially the fall specials. I haven't got a chance to ever do the fall specials because we always go home like right after Super Nationals, like the next day or like maybe 3 weeks later. So we kind of miss the fall specials, and I'm kind of excited about that. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then because like I know Marshalltown, I don't know if they're doing it this year, but I know they usually have like a decent sized race going on and stuff. And then
The Harvest Hustle.
Yeah, the Harvest Hustle.
Come on, guys.
Used to be World National.
The International Harvester.
Wait, but they're John Deere trophies.
I know, Josh. You don't have to be so technical, bud.
Oh,
Turn the
it's a
engineer
good
brain
song.
off.
It's a farmer kid.
It was
thing.
it was like,
Yeah, he took offense to
Yeah,
that.
he
I
did.
went seriously,
Like,
hey, bud.
geez, sorry,
Those-
bud.
Those are John Deere trophies. I mean, now it's John Deere green. You could start singing that.
Oh, you want me to sing that?
Well, sure.
I just heard that the other day, too.
It's a good.
And it reminded me of the dude off of TikTok. That's the black dude with like the cone head, and he was like doing the "It's John Deere Green" over something. Yeah,
See, that's way better.
was it?
Yeah, way better.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, the Harvest Hustle, but that's a good moneymaker that night.
Yeah,
right?
I think
Or a good
that'd be
paying
pretty
show,
good.
That the Marshalltown Speedway puts on.
Yeah. I think Stewart's last race is this Wednesday. I think it's the season championship, so they won't race anymore. Which, obviously, I want to get in the All-Star race, the Fast Shaft race. So,
Hold on a minute, Owen. Now that you brought that up, which is bullshit, Mike. 9 nights for a whole season.
I think.
9 nights.
And
9.
Is Jerry?
No, 9.
I know, but is Marshalltown season championship next week too? I think?
Marshalltown season championship is Friday.
That's what I thought, because he doesn't like to race during the fair.
Yep.
On the Friday.
Has anybody heard? Are you guys gonna let the points championship start, or like the points leaders start on the front row, or are you guys gonna make them race, or?
I haven't heard.
I mean, I really hope that you guys. I know you guys like doing the whole thing, but
I'll be completely honest with you. Every season championship, probably the last 4 years, I don't think we know till that day. Seriously. We can talk about it.
We can
get some
talk about
answers
it?
too.
I need to put it in that email.
Sure. Well, it's not an email.
Okay,
It's,
whatever.
Well, we're in the pit shack. What are we doing tonight?
Call me. Yeah.
Sometimes
'cause
it's in the tower, I think. even.
Tommy did give me a radio on Saturday.
Oh, he did?
You guys didn't know that, did you?
Interesting. Got in on the secret channel, huh? What'd you hear?
Oh, wait. We haven't made it to that segment.
Oh, okay. You didn't hear anything out of me because I don't get a radio. I
know.
I just hear.
Oh, I know.
I just get the
I was
list.
watching you, bud.
Yeah, I was pretty quiet over in the corner.
So your dad's going to stay.
No, I'll be up here by myself.
Oh, no, you won't.
What?
You won't be here by yourself.
What?
Yep, up here by myself. I've been up here. I've been up here by myself a couple weeks. Not my dad's here right now, but like sometimes my mom comes up here and sometimes my dad comes up here. And then like my mom, so my dad had to go back home for some business stuff. Well, my mom came up here, cleanest the trailer ever's been, and I was really grateful for that because I'm actually a clean freak, but my dad's like a, this is fine. Let's fit this right here. And then it's like, I just have to look away. I'm like, okay, whatever you want to do. I'm just following him around with a trash bag.
That happens sometimes.
But yeah, so the plan is, so I actually recently got a job at BHE building shock, or they're training me to build shocks. I work there Mondays and Tuesdays, and then you know, do race car stuff the rest of the week. But they're training me, and then right after Super Nationals, that Monday after Super Nationals, I start there full time, and I think that'll be a great learning experience because I don't like to be the odd guy out in the room. I want to know as much knowledge as I possibly can. When someone asks me something, I want to know the answer about a race car right then. I don't want to be the person that's like, well, what are you doing? You know, and there's nothing against that. I love questions. I love when people ask me questions because it's like, man, I might actually be halfway decent here. But so I don't want to be the odd guy out. And shocks are very technical, and there's a lot to them.
Wait a minute. So would they fire Braden?
No.
There's going to be three of you in that small room?
There's three of us in that small room. Braden is.
You better get some tighter pants to be in that same room with them two guys. G knows how small that room is.
It's a little tiny.
It's pretty small.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you,
I even got my own workstation.
Really?
Yeah, they got me set up in there. Oh, I get a new toolbox tomorrow.
Watch your donuts, pal. Rusty. Bob's dog, Rusty.
Oh, I had to share my sandwich with him every day.
Yep. But I used to do that, too, until that dickhead one day came in and ate a whole box of donuts. I was pissed. They were from the Dutch Oven Baker. I was pissed. And now, every time I go over there, he's the first one to meet me at the door.
Hey, speaking of that, remember when they ran their little wrong answers only picture? It was like I don't know what it was, some kind of special shock or whatever.
Yep.
Did they ever announce a winner on that? Because I was looking for the prize. I had a really good
the little shock that was like this big.
I said it was the something to close the door on Rusty's snack bin.
Oh, I did see your comment
awesome.
on that. I did see your comment on.
Oh, no.
Actually, Bobby has an addiction with shocks. He's putting micro midget racing shocks on his golf cart.
Oh.
They're building special brackets for him. That's he's gonna ride through the pits in style.
Okay.
Might be toting the left front through the pits.
That's what that was for?
I can't remember exactly what that picture is, but I know he's been working on this project.
Okay.
And he's very excited about it.
I just want to know who won the contest, and I will be messaging Maggie tomorrow because that's going to drive me nuts.
Maggie doesn't work there anymore. She's having her baby, and she might be having the baby right now.
It's Nevaeh.
She's on leave.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't want to.
No, she does not work there no more. Nevaeh.
Yeah, she's the new
spot.
Yes,
The
and she's actually
photographer.
she's very good at it. Actually, she's very good at that project.
Sweet girl. We met her. Katie and I met her. Jane Bird took her under her wing the first night at Boone, I believe.
Yeah, I met her
just
down
kind
there.
of showed her around. She's super nice, super nice. Just kind of jumped up from the old cheese state and moved down here, just looking for something different.
She likes to take pictures.
Yeah, she does. She's actually pretty good. She made a pretty good video of me the other day, and I was pretty happy with it.
Well, I'm going to need you to find out who won that contest.
I will. I'll ask tomorrow when I go in there.
I'm going to file a protest because I really enjoyed my answer.
Need a recount on that one.
It's like the guy that really likes his own joke. He laughs about it. I'm like, this is really good. I should win. But, apparently not.
Oh, well, that's cool. That he's putting roots down, getting a job.
You want to know how to send Bobby out of there for a while or piss him off?
Huh.
Just unorganized one thing of his.
Oh, he's very clean. You gotta be organized and clean, which is a good thing. I will say, this is nothing against any other chassis builders. Not even you. Y'all do a great, phenomenal job.
Keep it up.
Y'all do a great, phenomenal job.
Let's hear it.
And I love y'all's new shop. I think it's brought some great qualities to Boone, your new shop. But I will say, I've never. I haven't been around Bobby much, but I will say he does try his best, and I do like that. And I think a lot of chassis builders try their best, and it's just I think that's what we need in the sport. I feel like sometimes some people will just get maybe burnt out or stuff like that.
What have I always told you? I'm your textbook. I'm your resource. Use that resource.
Yep. But I do like when chassis builders care, and I know Jonathan and Matt care, and Braden there also really care, and everybody at Harris Auto Racing, not Bob Harris, but Harris Auto Racing obviously care. But, it's just, I think that is a good thing about Iowa. And in like 3 hours, I think there's like 5 chassis brands, and they're all like some of the best in the country. So that's also very cool.
Look at him getting a little bit of little taste of BHE, a little bit of Harris, a little bit of Rage. I'm watching you.
Everybody's liking it. I'm just,
Pretty soon, Barnhill chassis.
No, I don't think his old man let him do it. No.
They're too technical.
Maybe Barnhill bodies.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not too good at bodies. I cut myself every now and then.
Yeah, you put a lot of them on.
I do put a lot of them on, but I don't know. I'm not out to share information or seek information with anyone as far as like, oh, this chassis brand's doing this chassis brand's doing that. Like, I'm just not that kind of person. If you tell me something, it's not going to go anywhere.
All of us chassis builders, as you guys can see, I have my B&B shirt on tonight, Paul. Thank you. Andrea Michelin.
You got to have. Thank you. I feel like all chassis builders.
I had to. Yeah. But I decided to wear this tonight since I haven't wore it on the show yet.
I mean, we got all kinds of undergarments here.
Right.
B&B.
I know. Right. Like, all of us chassis builders are in this secret text group.
Oh.
And we talk shit about all of you.
Interesting. That's awesome.
Isn't it? I'm kidding.
Don't kid.
But it is pretty cool. Awesome. It is a pretty cool thing.
It's very, and it's not that like, oh, I like this brand better than this brand. Like, I respect every chassis builder on the planet because it takes a lot of guts to go out and say, okay, I'm gonna prove to people that I can build something and make it a proven winner. And I do respect that a lot about a lot of chassis builders. It takes some serious like drive, and people are gonna bash you and say, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, and you prove them wrong, and that takes a lot.
Well,
I do
proven,
respect that.
safe.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot to them.
Oh yeah.
You're not just getting a 4-post cage. Like,
and it's like I'm like a kid in a candy store because it's like at home there's no chassis builders within 15 hours, and I come up here and there's 5 in a matter of 5 hours, and it's like, man, this is. I just, it's one of those things where like I want to soak up as much knowledge as I can, and it's honestly awesome. See is all that stuff.
Vendor row at Super Nationals.
Yeah,
I try to get over there once every week. It's hard, but that is really cool to see that on display and to know you're like PRI is a little different, which I haven't been there. I've just seen stuff. That's stuff from all around the world, right? Super Nationals, I know there's stuff from all around the country, but you walk through that and it's like Iowa. Like a lot of Iowa stuff there, and it's really cool to me to see that. So yeah, we're blessed.
Super blessed to be right here in the great state of Iowa with all the dirt tracking going on. But it's a different kind of dirt tracking too. You go out East Coast, you're late model sprint car. Midwest, you're not so, I mean, there's late models here, but not like what there is on the East Coast, right?
I was talking to my brother-in-law this week when we were up there, and he liked racing and stuff, and he's buddies with the Lehman brothers and stuff up there, and I was watching the race from Williams Grove on my phone, and in the Pennsylvania Posse area for the sprint cars out there, like that's what I can describe that is like the modifieds here.
Oh yeah,
it's like that same type of atmosphere type deal. The only difference is you don't have like a touring series like the Outlaws coming in to race against, because we're all kind of our own deal here, right? But like, out there when the Outlaws come in,
that's going on right now, right?
What's that?
Isn't it? The Pennsylvania is the Speed Week?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and so, because they were at Williams Grove and Port Royal, and they had the Weikert the week before, but like you don't have like the high limit guys or the outlaw guys coming in here. Like that's the only thing that we're kind of missing from that is like creating a rivalry. But like I said, everybody's kind of just encased this one area here and racing against each other.
It's like us going out there,
right?
Or us going, elsewhere.
Sure.
So
and I watched the races from Belle Claire last night, and that was all UMP.
Yep.
You get across the border there and get into Illinois and stuff. You have more UMP, but like this area, like what we said, we are super fortunate, and even like you talked about the chassis builders. Not only that, but like the parts manufacturers are all really close. You know, Chad's not that far away in Wisconsin, and Arrow Wheels are in Iowa, and you know, Bassett Wheels are Wisconsin. Like
Real Wheels are up here too.
Yeah, Reels and Independence. Like just
one of the best wheels in the country.
They are one of the strongest for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So like all that stuff we're pretty fortunate, and that's where when you get out, it almost puts it into perspective. Like I'm sure you've seen, because like you're like, oh man, you go back home and you're like, oh, it's way different.
Yeah,
you know?
it's harder to get parts. Like we have to wait 3 days to get any parts. And there's like a local parts store, but it's like, you know, they're not gonna have.
They
bird
ask you
cages
if
or
your
something.
modified has air conditioning.
Sometimes.
What kind of wiper blades you gonna put on this thing?
Right.
But even, you know, like Performance Bodies being close, and you know they you know, we gave out another deal this weekend. I think Blake Lehman won the gift card this weekend, you know. So we're fortunate to have people like Performance Bodies and those parts stores around, like
Very much.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Right. And it's just cool because like we have a text group with some of the guys that work there, and it's funny because like they'll ship out stuff to people in the text group, and they'll change the names on the boxes and shit. It's pretty good. So
That's good. Yeah, I'm not in that group either. I guess I'm just left out.
I talk to him enough all week long. They get tired of talking to me. But Caden Koch, is that how you say his last name? Or the 23K black?
Oh, is it Cook?
22.
No.
It might
20
be Koch.
I think it's Koch.
I don't know.
Caden Koch, 23K, modified.
Oh, okay.
He started working. He moved up here and started working at Performance Bodies, and like this new guy, I'm like, all right. I called up there one day, and I'm like, now, do you know anything? Like, are you going to be able to help me or whatever? And he's like,
Oh, it's Cochran.
Cochran.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who you're talking about, but Caden was, yes.
Oh, he's an old. He started out the Mod Lights. Yes. Okay, I know who you're talking about.
We raced to get him and I raced. I mean, barn burners.
Yes.
Together, and never. I mean, he's just a good racer, good kid. I don't know how old he is. Sorry, Caden, but I feel like he's a kid because I'm old.
He's probably 30-ish.
Yeah,
I suppose.
So kid.
I don't know.
But
So
I was
kid.
like, it clicked in my brain
that's who that was.
That's who it was. I'm like, well, dude, why didn't you say something? He's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, well, God, bud, like, really? I'm like, at least that you're a racer. Like, not that I don't feel like Performance Bodies is going to hire, like, you know, Edward Scissorhands or anything, like, to come in there and, like, sling packages and shit. But you never know with today's world.
I mean, they
you know,
did have hired Brady Hilmer, so.
I was going to say, and Dylan Thornton.
Joel Russ works there.
Joel Russ, he's worked there.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yep.
Long time. But yeah, it was just funny because, you know, but it's just like people, that kid moved up here from Missouri and got a job at Performance Bodies at one of the biggest racing companies in the industry.
Performance Body does a really good job. Like as far as anywhere across the country, you can get packages in like 3 days.
Have you ever been there?
Oh yeah.
You've been in the back
And they showed me, gave me a whole tour of the place. The first time.
Did you go to Brian's office?
I did not go to the office.
Did you go to Alex's office?
I didn't go to any office. They showed me the tour, and they let me park my car in their back garage, and I was like, oh yeah, I made it.
Did you use the shitter?
No.
It's a beautiful bathroom. It is. I'm serious. Isn't it, Garrett? It is. I'm like, God damn, it's kind of nice. You know, there's mints and shit. A little stool of water if you need a drink after you get done laying one down. I love going up there. Every time I'm going up to Justin's, I at least
Hour 38, Josh, just so you're
gotta stop in there and see the boys and Scott and Alec and them guys. They all do such a great job, and you know, everybody up there. They deal with me on the daily. I wish I could be on the other. They probably all gather around whoever's desks that I'm talking to on the phone. Is like, what's this idiot doing today? You know.
See, Owen, sometimes the reels, they just cut themselves.
Knock it off.
They're so great. They're so great.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to push you out here, but kind of to wrap things up, what's Owen Barnhill doing down the road? You got late models in your sights, sprint cars, nitro funny cars? Like, what do you want to do?
Towing truck company.
You want to race modifieds forever? Farming, making your own whiskey.
Making your own whiskey.
Yeah, which is tasty, by the way.
I really would like to chase my racing dream. Obviously, I wouldn't be up here if I didn't dream of being in racing of some sort. Yeah, obviously late models. I think I don't think.
You think?
I know
What do
for
you
a
mean
fact.
you think?
I know for sure I don't want to be in a sprint car. Those things are.
Sorry,
they're
Cody.
on their own there.
I feel like if you're going to be a sprint car guy, you like go from
You got to be on the
to
Midwest.
sprint cars.
Yeah.
Well, and you're
Like you just go from
or not Midwest.
East Coast.
East Coast. Yeah.
But, well, I'm just saying, like, you go from no, you don't. What the biggest sprint car race in the
that's true.
country is in Iowa, bud.
Knoxville,
About an
Knoxville.
hour and 51 minutes that way. Okay?
That's true. That is
So you don't have to be on the East Coast to be a sprint car king around here.
Yeah.
But I just feel like sprint car guys are like go-kart, sprint car, or just right into the sprint car. You know what I mean? Like they're
different path.
They're crazy psychopaths.
Only one.
You have to
goes-
know what you
I mean
want to
that
do.
in a good way.
Right,
Like
right.
they're nuttier than shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because those cars are a fucking death trap.
Right.
Larson starts out basically go-kart, sprint car, and then he went into the stock car world.
Yep.
Right.
I only really
Right.
know of one person that went stock car to the sprint car world, and that was Chris Malicote.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Well, but he went. Did he go straight 360? We went 305, then 360.
No, he had 360. When they had IMCA 360s,
360s.
went from
Okay.
stock cars to that. Had the 360s and raced at the fairgrounds.
But I remember they moved.
they
had
were
the-
something.
Had raced at the fairgrounds and then raced a little bit at Knoxville back in the the later 90s, mid 90s, and then raced at Mason City a lot when Lottie had Mason City up there, and that was when they had like the IMCA cars had the short wings,
Right.
So they had the smaller top wings, and we raced those quite a bit. And old Grandpa Tom with the black dually and with the
bud,
whips
old
on her, bud.
5-speed with the whips and all the lights on it, bud. That thing was operational. Red cloth seat in that
Yeah,
fucker.
yep.
She was good.
Bud. I'm telling you, cherry glass packs, dual 3-inch, all the way back out the ass
Yeah.
of that fucker.
You knew
bud.
she
could
was
hear it
coming.
coming down the hill, just purring, bud.
Yep. He's not lying either.
I'm
That's-
dead serious, dude.
That's pretty.
I'm not
I'm
joking.
actually super impressed with his description.
Chromed out, mud
The running
flaps,
boards,
mud
yeah.
flaps
Is
with
that
the
thing
naked
still
With the
around?
ladies on the back.
Oh yeah.
Is this still around?
No. Jason used it when I think it was the first year because Dad quit racing in '97, the first time, and then Jason started. I think Jason started in '98. So like the next year they got a hobby stock, and so he used that for a little while, and then
I'll be damned.
Oh
so.
yeah, but had the CB in her.
Yeah, the CB, yep.
One night, come on back, big rigger. I kind
Yeah.
of like how you handle that rig. Come on,
I remember riding
beautiful, but I'm telling you, that brings back some memories.
Yeah.
bud. I'm telling you.
sitting in the
Tell him.
front middle seat, and Grandpa they had the big shifter,
yeah.
He's like, move your fucking legs. Yeah, but yep.
Awesome.
Anyway,
But then, like, so back to where you were going is like, I feel like your path is, if you're going to chase something, you're going for the late models.
Yeah,
It's just
I
kind
feel
of more
like-
of we've seen Dylan Thornton. Well,
with the MLRA stuff around here too,
That's
and-
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you have an
that
opportunity.
that's a great series, honestly. And if I was to get a late model, I feel like it would be to chase that series starting off because I mean, they race for good money or decent money. And
they
then,
do race for good money.
And then the crowd's very competitive. Like you got Cody Thompson, Dylan Thornton,
Tim Ward.
Tim
Timmy's
Ward.
racing
What's
it.
the guy that
Hop.
wins like half the races? The 99.
Oh, crazy.
Sobbing.
Jesse Sobbing. He's like
Crazy.
probably one of the like every time I show
Poshable?
up, and I
Or
watch one.
Pos-
He's like, man, he's good.
Pospisil.
Pospisil. Yep. Tad.
Yeah,
The 04.
Yeah, he's killer.
Yep.
he is good.
Yep.
And then, so yeah, I mean, I think late models would definitely be my career path. But I just, man, I think Todd Schute's a great example. Todd Schutz can go out here and he's going to win at least 2 times a month, two to 3 times a month or more. And I feel like I want to be on that level before if the opportunity comes at 4, I'm not going to say no, obviously. But I don't want to be getting a late model and not be the best I can possibly be. I want to be where I can win about 2 to 3 times a month up here against the best on big money shows, and I would feel very comfortable going into a late model career then because I don't want to step my toe in there and not be prepared. I don't want to be like, he can't drive a late model, And
What if it's easier than a modified?
they better watch out.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
I love it. I love it.
Well, you
That was a 50 cal shot.
yeah, you got his arm hair standing up. Oh, I saw his eyes.
No, there's a lot of
Look
good
out,
late model
crazy.
races.
We got a young one coming in.
But the late models is like the perfect thing. You know, you got the obviously I'm a big modified guy. I love modifieds. I love everything about them. But you know, you got to be wild at times, and then you got to be slow at times. And I feel like I'm halfway decent at both. And I feel like as my career goes longer, I'll be better at both consistently and be able to put it forward and maybe pick up some wins in late model.
That's awesome.
No,
I like it.
Well, and that's the way you describe that is like I feel like a really, really good, like logical way to
Sensible.
go
Yeah.
about it, and that's really cool. And I think it's and we'll be rooting for you when you get up there. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a little bit of a fan drop, but like when I was before I ever came up here, I'm not a fan drop, whatever you want to call it, but
Fanboy shit.
yeah. But before I ever came up here, I was like, let's watch some Midwest racing, and it kind of got me into it. And honestly, if I had to pick somebody that I was rooting for all the time and like checking on their Facebook and stuff, and like, man, they're really good, it was probably Todd Schutz. And he's probably my favorite person to ever race with because he races you clean. He hardly ever drives anybody dirty, and the guy's just good. The guy's just good. He's good anywhere. He's been traveling a lot more recently. He went to Shelby County, went to Benton the other day. I was like, man, Todd's starting to get some traveling bugs in him.
Yep. I send him and Troy.
Well, now hold on.
And Troy, his brother's very cool. They're very, very good family. There.
Every time they win, I send them the muscle emoji.
Yeah.
And I add one for every time they win. And I send him number 9 at Vinton.
Yeah. He's been very good this year.
They've had
and what a
hell of year.
wild finish that was.
Yeah.
It could have been anybody's race. That night. What about Jacob Snyder? He done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Obviously, the rough racetrack that's nothing against them. Obviously, they got a good amount of rain and stuff. But honestly, I think it might have helped the racing. Because the little bit of roughness kind of. I don't think they would have been 3 wide.
We've talked about that. A little character can
We've talked
sometimes
about
spice
that.
it up.
And as soon as we get into this uncut here, about minute 51:58, you're gonna hear some real shit. You ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna get my phone out, Billy.
That's right. Good. Because I've been storing it up over here, and I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here comes my spout. Because it's about to blow up.
What about you?
What about me? What?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years with your whole business?
Where
and
do I-
Rage Chassis, you're doing a great job with expanding your business.
I like you,
built
Owen. I really like this guy.
You built a fantastic shop. That I've seen what that shop looked like before he done it, and that thing looked like it needed to be tore down.
Yes.
And Johnson went in there and put a lot of hard-earned money, and he poured Braden. I mean, that boy's worked to death. And
White chocolate. Yeah. We start
I
going.
mean, he was manual labor. I mean, he went through a lot fixing that building.
We're gonna have an open house Tuesday at Super Nationals.
That'd be a great idea.
We're gonna have an open house. We're really thrashing on stuff. We've got.
If you haven't seen the pictures before, you don't understand how bad that building was. There was barely a roof on it.
Garrett's getting a little insight of that of what's going on with all the Snapchat videos and just videos I took. We're gonna have Garrett's putting together a little collage for us.
Yep.
So we can play it at our open house and stuff. But I mean, my goal is in 5 years. I just started building these cars. Justin O'Brien and I started the stock car hobby stock deal and moved it down here. And my goal was to, the first building we had, it leaked water and didn't have a shitter, and it didn't have a place where we could wash our
Had something
hands
living in
and,
the ceiling.
oh yeah.
There was a bobcat living in the ceiling.
Every time I go in to sit down to download the brown load, I'm like,
This is mine.
I'm not sure what was living in the ceiling, but me and my dad were there building a body one time, or like getting some pieces, because last year our shop was rented. Like here's Jonathan Logue's old shop, here's our shop, so it was like I could just walk right there. Well, it was like after hours and no one was there, and there was just something making a crazy racket in the roof. And I asked Johnson about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, something lives in the ceiling."
raccoons.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Mama used to chase them off with a broom.
Raccoons.
And we're gonna go ahead and leave it there, right there, because I know the other two parts of that scene. But no, my goal is to, you know, we're not we're a real small company, and we've upgraded our building, and I want to be able to just build race car stuff and be sustainable doing that, and just race car stuff. But also, too, I kind of like doing stuff for the public. Not that the race car stuff is private, but I like doing the repairs on trailers and stuff like that. It pays really good, and people don't bitch like racers do. I don't mean that in a bad way, racers. I mean that as in, like, you know, we're all racers and we're all like, oh man, I could have done that, or well, then why'd you bring it to me?
Yeah.
You know, type is, and that you got goods and bads on all of it. You know,
I mean, I've seen some of the stuff you guys done with the home, like some of the home stuff, and like Jamie T texted me the one day, and he's like, "Hey, there's a redhead guy here that says he knows you."
Yeah. I need to actually call Jamie and see, because we're supposed to do a floating staircase in his little man. It's not little.
The saloon.
This awesome place that this gentleman.
Yeah, that's the
building.
Cave Dwellers Regional Training Center there.
So awesome. Like, seriously. But just doing that stuff, you know, and I actually hired a couple of guys, a couple more guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've had a really, really good year. I was just going to say, you know, talk about that race last night, the Rage Cars, Drew Jansen with his new hot rod out there. You know, our guys, I feel like every week I am posting, you know, for how small we are, I feel like every week we're posting about our guys winning, and not just around here, just kind of everywhere. And that's really cool. That's a really cool feeling on a Sundays. I always wait till Sunday nights. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're trying to add me on Facebook, quit fucking doing it. I've got 5,000 people. I can't accept any more. So Facebook, whoever listens to this on Facebook, because I know the government's probably listening, fix that, will you? I have more than 5,000 friends. Just fix it. Take care of it. Because I'm tired of having to go in there. So
they got to go to your page, the
Logue Fabrication.
Either Logue Fab or Logue Racing, right? Since they can't add you personally.
Oh, yeah. If you want to follow along,
yeah.
I've got this really cool PR lady that's been doing excellent jobs with our race page posts. I don't get it. Like, one post will get like 900 likes and like 80 comments. The next post, it'll be like 16 likes, 1 flip-off finger, and 3 mad faces.
Because you got the jammer, and then you don't got the jammer.
Right.
It's the algorithm.
Yeah. And so today I posted about, you know, thanking all of our great customers, and somebody that has me blocked on my own fabrication page commented on it.
I know who it is.
Yeah, you know who it is.
I saw it.
She comes down and brings me cookies, and she brought me a beer the other day, the longest made lager beer. She brings down cookies and stuff all the time. It's just a great thing. I don't know why she has. I don't think she knows that she has me blocked.
I'm guessing not.
Right.
But next time she brings cookies,
She was there the day that I came to your shop.
yes, I'm not making this up,
Yes.
people. Like, Ramona comes to the shop, and she brought me a shirt the other day that had a Bobcat. Remember the ones that Todd, Buck, and I were all on? She brought it. It's hanging in my office, and
She's very complimentary of you.
She is a sweet lady.
Yep.
I just think it's hilarious because someone was like, who's got me blocked? And then today Matt was like, well, let me look. Oh, it's Ramona. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, she'll be in tomorrow bringing us cookies. But that's my goal, bud, is to just keep growing what we're doing, what we've worked really, really hard for the last 5 years. I'm super lucky to have Matt. Matt's been a big part.
Matt's a really good welder too. It looks like a machine does it. He's very talented.
Yeah, and we, like I said, I had to hire a couple of guys because we're just getting busy, and we've got a shit ton of stuff still to get done before Super Nationals in our open house, and then of course your father-in-law or Jake. Elmquist calls today and wants me to work on your girlfriend's car. Like,
They do have a lot of rage cars.
Like tomorrow. Oh yeah, they are.
I'm lucky enough to drive one. The stock car I'm driving.
Yeah,
they own it, and that's a pretty cool deal.
It is a very cool deal. Jake's a big part of racing. We talk about it all the time.
He's very into it. I will say, if you go to a racetrack, you'll probably see Elmquist Towing sign somewhere, or some race sponsored or something. It's pretty good.
Next Saturday night.
Yeah, Elmquist Towing night this week.
Yep, that's right. He'll have the big trucks out, and probably the little one. I love the little one.
Yeah.
I wish we could.
The Mini Cooper one's the best.
Why do we not have that thing like out there to tow mod lights around? That would be cool as hell. You know what I mean?
Well, I do have a list from him that I got to bring up in the uncut, and I think that was on there.
Maybe there you go. All right.
The Mini Cooper is my favorite.
I love it.
It's an old, is that like an old Red Bull?
It's a Red Bull car.
Yeah, it's the old Red Bull car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because like you see, we were watching that Belle Claire. They had mini sprints, and they had four-wheelers with little winch things to pick them up. And I was like, Jake's got that little car. That would work great for mod lights.
Yeah. Well, should we go to a break, and then when we come back, we'll just everybody buckle your seatbelts.
Yep. Everybody's been anticipating, boys. We made him held out for a minute 55.
All right, we'll go to a break. When we come back,
Sounds good.
all hell breaks loose on Watermelons and Woodchips. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Adobe Lounge located in Boone, Iowa at 915 West Maney Eisenhower. Our hours are Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to close, Saturday and Sunday, noon to close. Come enjoy some of the strongest drinks in town and the best homemade pizzas around. Whether you're stopping in to relax, meet friends, or grab a bite, the Adobe Lounge is the place to be. See you soon.
This is Dustin Jarrett, and you are watching the Watermelons and Woodchips podcast with my guys Cody, Josh, and the Bobcat.
Welcome back, race fans, Watermelons and Woodchips. And, talking to Owen, it's been pretty awesome to hear his story. And I do have to say, I didn't realize how young you were, until he asked, just because of the maturity and I've never really talked to you that much because you seemed like you're kind of business at the racetrack and keep to yourself and whatever. And but this has been super fun and getting to know you and whatever.
This has been a lot more fun than I thought. I knew it was gonna be fun, but I was like, I didn't know what to expect. And it's honestly, I was nervous at first, and then now I'm just pretty
just chilling. Yeah.
Everybody says they're like, man, this is actually kind of cool.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, talking to buddies. I mean, that really, you're talking racing.
It's not even like the cameras
eating licorice
there.
if you want.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Eating licorice.
You almost choked on one earlier.
That was a close call.
I saw that sheer panic in his eyes for a second.
In my mind, I saw a little piece of licorice flying across the room.
I got to dodge
right in the face.
Right. Would have head straight for the pigeon nest.
Kaboom. Yes. And we got our second round of pigeons out there on the step.
Yeah.
They got their little, I don't know what they call that. It's like a special fur when or not fur. What the hell am I?
Hair.
Down.
Feather.
Feathers. It's like down feather, but they'll molt. That will disappear, and then they'll get their grown up feathers.
We should have, they got on YouTube, they got those eagle nest cameras. We need a pigeon nest camera.
That's hilarious.
Get a birdhouse.
That's hilarious. We should do that.
Get a pigeon nest
Watermelon
camera.
pigeon.
The watermelon pigeons.
Because this is our second round, right?
It is.
Since we've been here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sending a lot of letters over here on this
They're
side
just
of town.
cranking them up over here.
Well, Pep and Marissa, they got they ship stuff. We're going to start training pigeons to deliver mail.
So. Right.
I wonder if Brett and them who got our messages at the. I've sent a few over there with the pigeons.
Have you?
Over to Vinton.
Did they make anything? Well, I guess
I
maybe
haven't
not.
heard
You're going to start. Jonathan's, next time we come out there, they're going to have tags on their feet. Bobcat tagged pigeons.
Right.
But, we're just going to jump into it because Jonathan's keeps hinting at it. And And Josh,
such a soft approach.
Josh
I
is,
love it.
Josh is. We're putting the 5 points on, clicking them in.
So we'll just start with this, okay? The Super National Snapchat group, okay? Whoever the pussy is that's standing behind me on the catwalk talking shit about me crying because my race car is upside down, fuck off. Be a man or a woman and yell down to me. I'll gladly have a conversation with you. You got, the Super Nationals thing, we'll put on their tits and people getting railed and this and that and everything, and then they want to hide behind their phone over me flipping out on Jeff Lawton because I wasn't bitching about anything that had to do with me. I was sticking up for the fucking racers. And I'm going to go and I'm going to elaborate in on that because Saturday night there were some things that happened at the Boone Speedway that, well, first let me start with this. Boone Speedway can set the tone at any racetrack in the country. They already do. So when us racers, and I'm going to speak for us racers, when we feel that, things are being laxed or we can see, the morale or whatever you want to call it going on around the racetrack and the not care, it really, really, and it's not from everyone. I'm just saying, that's how it feels. I don't know if that's what it is or what's going on, but it sucks. And it pisses a lot of people off because I feel like you guys are the ones that set the level. Mm-hmm. Everybody's always compared their show in some kind of way. This isn't a jab at any other tracks, but, well, we're doing this because Boone does this. Mm-hmm. And they get 200 cars.
Boone rules.
Yep. You have these things that Boone Speedway has implemented and, implanted into the racing world. So when those things get overseen or missed or not implied, people get pissed off. And that's what I was pissed off about on Saturday was we have a USRA car showing up to the racetrack. Nothing against USRA. It's got, but we had a sportman. I'm calling this guy out, and this isn't being an asshole to this guy. This is just knowing what's going on. It's almost like nobody knows what's going on out at the racetrack on Saturday nights. Nobody knows. Nobody can you can't get an answer out of anybody. Everybody passes the buck, and I'm sick and frickin' tired of it. And when I seen Jeff, I went over there and I told Jeff exactly how I felt about it. And, we need to get a goddamn race director back in there. You guys know it. I know it. Everybody listening knows it. Logan's been getting his ass chewed up and down and belittled because he's on the flag stand handling it by himself. And at times it feels like he's not getting help because Saturday night in my heat race, I'm using me as an example because this was the first thing that pissed me off Saturday night. I was super happy about the cigarette machine light thing, but this is what started it all. I go out in my heat race. There's 8 cars on the track. 8 cars. Nathan Wood gets black flagged for spinning Jimmy Gustin out. Fair enough. I didn't see that. I didn't even know that happened. But whoever this 77 car is, I have no idea who it is. This guy goes in, rips my entire fender off the car, flattens my left front tire. No call, no nothing. So I'm like, I'm having a helmet fire. Sarah's telling me to pull in front of him because I'm ahead of him. He's not letting me in. He's running into my car under yellow, flipping me off, which if I could have went to your pit that night, 77, I'd have broke your fucking finger because don't flip me off. I didn't do anything to you. You ran me over. Then you proceed to run into my car under yellow. You want to run into it under green? Fine. Don't do it under yellow. So that's what I was so pissed off about is how do we have all this track personnel around there? We got footage. You guys get me coming out looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin throwing both the birds up, but we missed a guy running completely over a front end. We caught one, but we didn't catch the other. And, everybody's like, oh, yeah, here Logan is out there crying. No, bullshit. When I got hit, that guy hit me so freaking hard, it knocked my distributor cap off, and that's why I had to pull to the top of the racetrack. And by the way, dickheads, the infield is the Melville whoop section right where I went in at.
Yep.
And you cannot see that at all, but I couldn't. I shut my motor off because it was almost, at the time, I didn't know what was going on. It was just making this really weird noise. And obviously it was backfiring and whatnot because my cap was laying off and my rotor was in there spinning and causing all kinds of havoc. So regardless whether that guy runs me over or not, I'm still running a B main. Oh, wait. We don't run B mains at Boone Speedway. And you know what? Saturday night, it was a prime example of why we should run B mains. The three classes that did have B mains had the least amount of DNFs in it. Independence had 146 cars. They had 58 DNFs or 53. I sent the message. Look it up real quick, Josh, because I think it was 148 cars, which great car count for Indy. I mean, that's awesome. Good for them.
They actually have a ton of modifieds over there. Not a ton, but for a regular,
they got a pretty good hot.
They got a pretty good field, right?
Yeah, it's like very impressive how much it's Independence is not. There's nothing much around, and then all of a sudden,
right.
You know?
I think I sent it in the BDE.
Yeah, okay. I was looking at the wrong one. Here we go. We had Independence, 52 DNFs.
52 DNFs out of 148 cars.
143.
Boone Speedway had 200 cars and had 38 DNFs.
Right. Yep.
Okay, now that just counted features for DNFs. And I don't know if Fuzzies were one that posted that. He is the tech guy at it. Well, he used to be the tech guy at Independence. He goes there every Saturday night. I love Fuzz. He's a great, great guy. But back to this whole, the sport mod thing. Why we have B mains and why we should have B mains and get rid of this goddamn double feature shit. There ain't a sport in the country that's a participation award. People aren't supposed to be in races that aren't supposed to be in there, and that is the result of what happened Saturday. And I go out there and I get my car rolled over, I get smashed, I get everything else. And you know what? I understand that's a chance I can take every time I go on the racetrack. I understand that. But Saturday night, if those B mains are ran, those circumstances or those situations slim way down.
Right. There's still a chance.
There's still a chance.
But it does.
But it slims down. Mm-hmm. And I don't think for 1 minute that we're getting more race cars because we're running double features. And besides the point, we had, IMCA implicated this rule, 40 cars. In my brain, if that don't tell you, like, hey, probably shouldn't do that, like, we got to make a rule for it, quit doing it. Mm-hmm. And so the 22 black sport mod, I have no idea who the guy is, but he shows up to the racetrack just like anybody else can. But he gets to go out on the racetrack with American racers, all 4 American racers. He's got sliders on, a J-bar, and who knows what else is illegal. And he's out there wrecking local guys, not intentionally. I feel like it's very early in his career, but how are we missing that? Boone Speedway has the most employees out of any racetrack. So it comes down to it was missed in the lineup area, it was missed on the racetrack, and if it was in the tech area, I don't know if it would have been missed, but I know this gentleman's raced at Marshalltown, Boone, and a couple other places. So it's not just Boone Speedway. So this isn't just a jab at Boone Speedway, but why in the absolute hell is that guy even on the racetrack? Why?
Right.
Nobody has an answer. And so I go to Jeff Lawton because Jeff pulls up. And, of course, the asshole on the Snapchat, he or she, whoever it is, catches me down there with a screwdriver because I was actually fixing I never did swing it at Jeff or anything or point it at him or say that I was going to look out, mister, I got a straight blade here. I just had it in my hand, and him and Belinda come pulling up, and I went right over there, and I lost my shit, and I told Jeff, I said, you know what? I think myself and everyone else is sick and goddamn tired of what's going on around here. Nobody can make a decision. Nobody can give you an answer. And if they give you an answer, it's, well, I got to check with this. I got to check with that. Somebody has got to take control over out there or give the people who you already have in place the power to do what they need to do, and they know how they need to do it. Just let them do it. Thank God to all the guys, Joe and Rod and Hank and Kenny and Cody, and they come running right over there. Bobcat, you all right? I'm in there upside down, hanging upside down, head rushing to my brain, already on fire, already mad.
Nothing's putting that fire out. Right?
There wasn't a fire extinguisher big enough in the whole Boone County to put that out. And 3 nights on my body. And I'm done racing Boone Speedway for the rest of the year until Super Nationals. And I mean that. And I don't know if, I don't know what it's going to take to open somebody's eyes at that goddamn racetrack to where something starts to happen. No black flags, like Cody's driver's meeting deal. Guys, we can't be running into people in the pit area with your vehicle, with your car. Okay? Don't do it. We can't be having cat fights in the pit area. But 20 minutes later, there were people out there on the racetrack running people over, junking people's shit because nobody's doing nothing about it. It's how it feels.
It was the actions and consequences annual speech.
Yeah, but it's like you said it perfectly. Like you were professional about it. But nobody gave a shit, and that's because they don't throw the black flag at the Marshtown Speedway. They don't throw it at the fucking Boone Speedway. And when they do throw it, like Nathan Wood's deal, yeah, okay, they threw it. But then he goes out and mows over. And I love Nathan Wood. He's a great racer, and he doesn't race over people. But he goes out and takes out Kevin Giles in the feature, and nobody sees it. And then I run into him and smash my shit even more. And then I'm thinking, if I would have got black flag for taking out that 33, bud, there would be no Boone Speedway left today because I would have burnt that son of a bitch. I'm telling you. And it's just like, people are, oh yeah, dude, Jesus Christ, here we go again, blah, blah, blah. No, bullshit. It's $80 fucking from 8th to 50th. And so if I wouldn't have been part of the double features, I would have, who knows if I would have made it in through the B. Like, that's just, and if I wouldn't have, that's fine. Because the week before at the Salute to Veterans race, I didn't make it. I didn't get on Facebook and throw a fucking fit. I didn't get on any social media and post a sibby-sobby, cry-bag, wash-rag shit. I loaded my shit up, put my pants on, got my lemonade, had me a smoke, and I went up and I watched the frickin' races. That's what I did. And guess what? I got the same money. I got $80, and it's just like, man, we talk about the racer, and it's become a deal where somebody at the Boone Speedway has got to make a decision and take over and start telling people what they got to do, because it's like everybody that has their own little thing is doing their own little thing, and they're doing it great. But they need somebody to say, you know what? You need to do this and then go do this, or whatever those tasks are. And they need to be watching it and monitoring it and not showing up 15 goddamn minutes before the races start and then want to be in charge. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I'm just saying this I'm saying it as, and I chewed Jeff Lawton's ass for 15 minutes. And then went over and chewed on it some more, and then went back over about 45 minutes to an hour later and said, Jeff, I'm sorry that you got the brunt end of it, but you're tearing up race cars week after week, and we're not changing nothing. And he says, help me do it. We're trying to help you. You have all the people in the places that need to be there. Let them do their goddamn job. Get somebody in that race director's position so the guy can help the flagman. If nobody in the infield wants to put their input in, that's fine. Okay, fine. Then put somebody up there that's going to watch the races at all times. Logan can do it as long as he's got a little bit of help. And I know that that's tough to do sometimes. I've been on both sides of it. You can't see everything. But Boone Speedway, in my opinion, should see everything because they've got the most technology, they have the most track employees, they have the most video, they have the best stream out of any racetrack. That's not a jab at anybody, but Ian is the best guy for that position. And he catches everything, just like he caught me stone cold and everybody on Saturday. And the reason I got out of my car pissed off and threw the birds to everybody is because of the stupid ass double feature shit. So we're knock it off. Just quit doing it. Quit doing it. We're a month into Super Nationals, And I seen we put Woodchips on the racetrack on Sunday. Thank God, I hope. And I'm pissed that I'm not going to be there Saturday because the times that they have put Woodchips in, the racetrack's been the best because they loosen it up. Mm-hmm. You know, I know that Rod had the track sealed off on Saturday, but we had 3 inches of rain and it was blowing dust in hot laps on the straightaways. Loosen it up, Rod, please. Please, please, please loosen it up. I know you listen to the podcast. I know you get mad at me. I love you. You smiled at me like 3 times this last Saturday, so I know you're not like super mad at me. Sarah, if you listen to it before Rod, or guys, get him. I'm seeing this track prep machine everywhere. Get the guy a goddamn track prep machine.
Is that what do they call that thing?
The track prep machine. That's what it's called. That's literally what it's called. The track prep machine. And I think that, and the other thing is can we quit starting racing at 5 p.m.? Please, please, please. You guys proved it the week before with the Salute to Veterans. Mm-hmm. We started 2 hours later. We started at 7 o'clock, and the racing was 10 times better. It helps your track crew. It helps your racetrack, your B mains. Yeah, the Salute to Veterans deal went till what, 1 o'clock?
But there was
lot of
a little
stuff.
different because of that show. I don't think our show exceeds 11 o'clock if we're running the right shit, right? Like, I mean, you could tell that the racetrack was really tough because the mod lights had a ton of yellows and red flags right away in the heat races because they just ain't used to that track condition. And the bottom was rough because of the water, right, that was on the racetrack that morning. You know, that isn't anything that any of the Boone Speedway's track crew people work harder than any other track crew out there in the country.
Yep.
They do work very hard.
They work very freaking hard. And everybody,
very organized.
You know, when I say this shit, everybody gets all butthurt like I'm bashing on them. I'm not bashing on them. That's not what I'm saying at all. They do. They work their fucking asses off, and everybody at the racetrack does, but it just seems like there's some weird persona going on where everybody's walking on eggshells. So whoever has the eggshell button, shut the fucker off. Please. Can we go back to Boone Speedway could do something and other tracks follow it. They pay attention to what you guys are doing.
Set the standard.
Yes, thank you. Yes, you guys set the standard for everything, for announcing, flagging, racetrack condition, fucking pit area, concession stand shit. Like, it's just like everybody's always like, oh, you know, and then there's also other places that are like, oh, well, screw Boone, you know, like we're going to do this because they don't do it. Which is, that's still them basing their shit off of Boone Speedway.
Right.
So I'm to the point where I'm not having fun. I've been wrecked the last 3 nights I've been there. Nothing's happened any of those times. And I don't look for any favoritism. You fuckers know. I don't expect that out of anybody. But when there's bullshit calls being made, bullshit calls that aren't being made, I'm going to stand up like, where's the guy at for the frickin' speed speedometer thing? The mile per hour thing.
Oh.
Why, like, Russ, where you at? Russ Dickerson.
They came and looked at it.
What's going on with it? Why isn't it on? Why aren't we using it? Like, I'm getting Nate and everybody like, hey, we're tired of weed eating around it, mowing around it. What do we need to do with it? Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, we're supposed to be a team. Everybody's supposed to have everybody's back, and it doesn't seem like that's what's going on. It seems like everybody's pissed off out there about whatever's going on. I don't know what it is, but I really wish you guys would figure it out. Because I think that if it doesn't get figured out, and I've said this last 3 weeks, but it's like we got all these big shows. Elmquist Night, they always pull a ton of cars in. The Salute to Veterans, last night, we got the Ayers cars coming up, the John Logue first-time winners race coming up. Like, you're probably not going to see the car count decline, especially with Super Nationals coming up and everything. But I just feel like there's just, like, we're on thin ice with people just starting to finally say, fuck it. Like, what has happened to this place? It's my life. It's where I've been my whole life. I get emotional about it because I care about it. I love it. If I had the $4 million goddamn dollars to buy the place, I would buy it, and it would be turned into the biggest dirt track event in the country. Not that it already isn't, but I don't have $4 million. Do you guys got $4 million I can borrow?
Not on me.
I'll pay you good.
Not on me.
I mean, I'm just saying. So it's like, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I don't really care if I did, but I'm sorry because I'm not a heartless fuck. But I love this place more than a lot of people. And it just tears me up to see what's going on and why we're not changing nothing. Like, I told Jeff, he told me to help him, and I said, if the racetrack doesn't change in a couple weeks, I'm bringing a dozer out there and we're changing some shit. And he didn't say anything. So, Rod, I may need your help. But there's got to be something. We got to be able to do something. I think, honestly, you guys seriously need to get one of them track prep machines. Like, the racetrack can afford it. We're doing all this other shit out there. We're building all this other stuff. The most important part of that place out there is not the water. It's not the concrete to sell at Super Nationals. It's not the bathrooms. It's not the shitters. It's not the concession stand. It's the goddamn racetrack. Get Rod that track prep machine. You can call and order it, and I'll go pick it up and deliver it. But I am going to be the first one to pull it on there. And it will cut your track prep down as well. Mm-hmm. You know it. You've seen it work.
Is it
Josh.
I'm just trying to think of the technical name of it.
It is
we see him
the dirt track prep machine.
Does anybody around here have one?
Algona's got one.
Okay.
Shelby County's got one. Shelby's got that. They have the tiller.
Algona's another one of those places, like you were saying earlier, that it's like one of those places that doesn't get a ton of cars, but I think like if there's 10, I think those 10 were probably in the Super Nationals last year. Mm-hmm. Like in the main show,
yeah,
it's very competitive.
Lele, that's the name I was trying to think of. It's not one of those.
You do not want one of those. No, this is.
Didn't we show it on the episode?
Yeah. You just sent it to me. There you go.
Yeah, it is a heavy hitch track prep.
Got it.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I seriously think like it's something new. It's something that the racetrack can afford. That is for the racetrack. I think it is going to do so much better than what the spring tooth. Yeah, add it to cart.
Add to cart.
Do I need to call Kathy? I'll call Kathy right now.
It says starting at $676 a month or 0% interest with Affirm. So we could pay for it.
Can you order that off Performance Bodies?
I think you get it from Temu.
I'm sure everybody also, too, was wondering what I said to Cody when I got out of the car. I was just pissed off, and he asked me if I wanted to ride to my pit, and I angrily said no.
Well, so that was after like the 5th time because he kept yelling, and I was like, do you need a ride? And he kept going, and I'm like, hey, do you need a ride?
Did it bend any bars?
I'm just seeing Katie snaps, and here's Jonathan backing the car in to the shop after.
Well,
but it was running. It was running.
Yeah, it was running. I
was going to ask if the hanging upside down thing does just oil.
To clear the air, Tyler Pickett, because I heard you talking shit about my shit up in Fort Dodge last night, how my cars aren't safe. You know what? Stick it in your ass, because my cars are safe. My halo was not bent down. I will be posting pictures on Logue Fabrication page. I do still like you. That's not a jab at you, but don't talk shit about something that you don't know, okay? Because I will find out about it. Secondly, my body is what made it look so terrible. Yeah. Like my radiator hoop, Owen,
the bodies are worse. That makes it worse.
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much what it looked like, boys. Pretty much.
So you know when I saw that, do you know what I heard?
What?
Are you not entertained?
Right. I should have. Yeah. No shit. Like I got out of the car and people were cheering and everything, and then I threw the birds up, and I do have full rights to throw both of my birds up. I am a card carrying member of the bird flag.
I just wish you'd have had the gloves on. You know what I mean with the red.
Right.
Not enough time to think.
It destroyed my body. My body's completely destroyed. And all it did was knock off my fenders and my suspension. I bent my rear end. Shane Stoneburner come in there, had nowhere to go. I really didn't have anywhere to go. Josiah Moulds,
Right. You got it right.
Is it Moulds?
Mm-hmm.
He got in, got too hot on the cushion, got all crossed up. Daniel Hagen had nowhere to go. He turned it sideways. I was headed straight for Daniel Hagen's door. I would have literally plowed straight into his door if I wouldn't have turned. So I turned, and then I turned around and I went, "Oh my God, Jesus Christ!"
Even before you rolled.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, then once I got hit and I went over, it happened. So have you ever rolled?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh, we talked about that. It happens so quick.
It does.
That it's
just
holy shit. And Joe. Big Joe College, he comes running right over there, bud. Lays down in there, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right. Get me flipped over." But it didn't. It bent my rear end from Shane hitting it. Kind of figured that was going to happen. The front end stuff, all my fender mounts. It didn't even smash my air cleaner.
Oh.
So I still have the original air cleaner on there. So that's the second soft roll in that car. It has not bent anything, which is super surprising.
That's good.
It's pretty good, but yeah. So that pretty much ended my night. I went back and stomped and went in my trailer, and
I tried to give you a ride.
I know, but I needed to calm down. Is what I needed to do.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Then after I thought about it, I'm like, I should have took the ride, because then the douche or the douchette that is Snapchatting me on the catwalk and sending it to the Super Nationals group, maybe wouldn't have had anything to say, which I love it. But just say it to my face. I'll shake your hand or give you a hug or whatever. I appreciate it, but quit being a pussy about it and hiding behind my back and then posting it on social media like a little bitch. Anyway, that is the Bobcat 17-minute uncut. Boone Speedway, please, 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 Jeff Lawton, I'm just calling you out because it's you. Fix it. Please, for the love of God, for the racer, for the fan, for the family, quit saying you have no power, because everybody I talk to says, "Well, Jeff. I'm saying Jeff. Put your goddamn foot down. Make Boone Speedway great again. With the people that were hired to do it. They're right here in front of you.
I'm waving at Garrett and Katie over there.
Yeah. They're here. They're here. They're willing to do it. Just let them do it.
We are. Hey, and I'm going to go ahead and speak for Cody. We know where this comes from. You love Boone Speedway probably more than anybody. It's in your fabric. It's who you are. And it always will be, whether you're there or not. We all know that.
I'm going to farm that track someday.
And
someday.
I agree. I can't wait to see it. I really can't. So hopefully I can be a part of it. Hopefully we can be a part of it.
Well, and I thought that maybe the couple times that I did give Rod a little bit of shit, he'd be like, "Here's the keys, bud."
Well, that's when I jumped up in the grader, though. See, we got a picture of that. You remember that?
Yeah, right. But like I said, I know that a couple of people that have listened to the podcast have taken it to heart about what I say as a direct jab at them, and that is not the case. I would do anything for anyone at that Boone Speedway, even my enemies, my arch enemies.
We all know.
Devin Smith, we still wink and shake and talk to each other. I'm kidding. He's not my arch enemy, but
and we're going to do that at their shop.
Right.
We've already talked about it.
We're still going over there.
It's going to happen.
I was just in Dave's trailer the other night. We were talking about racing and shit, and we don't hold grudges, and that's, gosh dang it, please don't hold a grudge on me. There's something going on, and it's late in the race year, and tensions are high, and it is what it is.
And you're very
Cody,
passionate.
I'm going to kick your goddamn ass. You did that today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a second one, too.
Yeah, there is a second one.
Was there?
Where?
Well, there was one you had with his hands were down or something.
Oh, yeah. No, I had to tweak it a little bit. Did you? Yeah.
Door.
Like
that looks good.
Like how it says Og.
Yeah.
The left side.
The photo that I used.
Ogre.
He was turned. So
it's pretty good.
The driver's side door is way too clean.
Yeah.
Because I need new fenders.
You got a little wrinkled down
Oh
here.
yeah, yep, I see it, Josh.
So, yeah.
Little header melt there.
Yep.
But anyway, that's your Bobcat Uncut.
Yeah.
For the week. Sorry guys, but not sorry. I know you guys are there and doing your due diligence. And
I said they cut themselves.
just like a lot of people that love it and care about it.
Yep.
We just need Jeff to step up and be the boss. If you're going to be the boss. If not, then let Kathy do it. And let her do it fully. I don't know if I should have said that or not, but I'm saying it. Don't cut that out either, Garrett. Thank you. Beep. You have been listening to the last episode of Woodchips. Anyway, we do have a package.
Yeah,
unboxing. We have an unboxing. Carson, bud, bring her on in here. Bring your debut.
So this
in
is
here.
how
Here comes his
this
camera
is how
time.
Carson's going to get on the camera right here.
Right? They really taped it up. It was shipped to. It's really light.
Yeah.
It's definitely a picture of me freaking out on you.
Some type of picture. It might slide out this direction.
Yeah,
right?
It might.
Yeah, because the tape broke on the one.
It's for sure a picture. It's probably from that Graphic Kings guy.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's open
It
on
just
this
says
end.
loyal listener.
Yeah.
Might be from Jonathan because listener spelled wrong.
They were in the resource room for only 2 years, Carson.
See?
But Cody Malico, Watermelons and Wood Chip, opened by Bobcat or on air with some stars. Looks like Marissa probably charged him, $16.50 right here.
Boy, we're losing tape.
Here,
Yeah,
this end's open because I.
Oh, it really is?
I was
Oh,
gone.
you already looked at it.
No, I looked into it, make sure it wasn't ruined because it was sitting outside. We were on vacation.
It definitely got rained on.
it had a little
Yeah.
weather on it,
Yeah.
but
Pulled out.
come on with it.
You know what? It is written to me.
He can take his time if he wants to. Do you need the tool?
Need the paper
You
cut?
got to cut any tape or no? We're out.
Oh, this is
stuff. Oh, I can't see it.
Well, he's taking his time.
Oh yeah. All right, you guys ready? This is whoever made this is the baddest OG
Really?
of all time. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see it. What do we got?
It's just perfect timing.
Oh my God! You couldn't have timed that even better.
Wow.
Right.
Dude.
If I ran the track, a story of dirt track dreams and the people who bitch about dry tracks, author Bobcat. Bobcat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I wonder who sent it.
That's
Is
interesting.
it anonymous?
It was
It
anonymous.
is
was
very
anonymous.
anonymous. Yeah. Let's see her again. Tip her over here a little bit. Look at how dry the track is. Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't bitch about dry tracks. I bitch about one-lane tracks.
Yeah?
That's so. Is it? I mean, I'm taking this as a jab.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, do
I
you
think
take
it's
it as
cool.
a jab or do you take it? I take it as a compliment.
I think it's cool.
I
I mean,
it's,
I should write a book about dry tracks.
I think it's cool.
You know what? You know what the first sentence would be? Park the sheep's foot.
Park the sheep's
No, I'm kidding. That is really cool. Whoever made, I like.
They did a pretty good job.
Once again, this goes over to my side.
Yeah,
of
your side's
shit.
filling up there.
I mean, whoever made that, I mean, it's somebody that got a good picture of me.
Yeah, all of your sponsors are writing stuff, aren't they?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Are we okay to hang this up in here?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Well, I was just checking.
The marb looks on point, too.
Oh, but I got 10 lines on that fucker. See how much I packed it down? But it used to be a thing. If you could pack your smoke 10 lines, you were getting.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was cool
Yep.
points at the party.
That's right. Must
You
have
might
been a
have been
little.
able to pick up one of
almost
them
a little
side
moist.
chicks.
Almost a little moist. That's
Right.
nice.
Yeah, that's super cool. So whoever made this, you're awesome. Because if
That's awesome.
it's so awesome.
Dude, they put some work, and it's huge.
It's huge. It's great.
Wow. Very cool.
It's like your own movie poster.
Right. We should definitely hang this on the door.
You should.
There you go.
listeners, I don't know if you guys will be able to really read it like all the way. I might have to call my old resource teacher to help me write, but I might come up with like a 18-page book.
18-page book.
On how to Yeah.
1 word per page is what Katie said.
I mean, sentence 6, paragraph 3. This is cool. So whoever, thank you to whoever brought that. Where should we put it, boys?
You could probably slip it right beside the Marlboro sign.
Like right here?
Yeah, right back there.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Oh, daddy. That is some shit. Oh, hold on.
Yep, you're going to have to play a little game.
That's definitely a real picture.
It is. There you go.
There you go.
It'll maybe stay.
When the ceiling fan's off, it might stay.
Yeah, it's true.
What's going on?
Whoa. That was very close.
Here's what's going on is our shelf is starting to lean on us.
Oh my God, you about lost the race car. Well, we got mayhem.
So there's so much happening currently.
We got mayhem.
That's what's going on,
over
bud.
there.
Our shelf is going down.
Well, that's not good. We got to get that fixed.
Definitely didn't find a stud.
Well, that's all right. Yeah. This has got to come off.
That thing's wobbling.
It is.
This has got to come off.
Wow, is it pulling the deals out of the wall?
It is.
I'll be damned.
It is. Okay.
Good thing you caught it.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back right there.
That was the one.
No,
yeah.
I think there was a straw that broke before.
I would have wrote a book about that, I'm sure.
Well, we'll have to redo that. We'll find some studs.
Bud, we're going to have to redo that. That sucker should be about right there. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Wow. Watch out, that race car's about ready to dip.
Bud.
Just a couple L brackets, fix that.
Couple L brackets, fix that
Well, that's
up.
a pretty good lead into the Mayhem, except for I think we know where the Moffitt's Mayhem award is landing.
Yeah.
Is it? Do I get
I
it?
think you get it.
I want the sticker, dickheads, because I've been wanting to get one for a minute.
I think we should get it. Should we put it on the old body?
I'm using the same body.
Oh, I thought you were going to sell it. I figured that was right to the auction pile.
But it's got 3 nights on it.
I know. That makes it a better story. Think of Uncle Jeff, boy, he could really rip one.
So, I think I know whose handwriting this is.
Really?
Yep.
You going CSI on it? Who you think?
I just think I do.
Does it say on the sticker where it came from?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Nope. It just has Cody's address. You know what's weird? Is everybody has your address, bud. You need to tell Haley about that.
Hey, can you get a hold of Marissa? Can she do something with that label to figure out where it came from? Wow.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very much so. So, yeah, I think Jonathan gets the Mayhem Award. I think it's kind of a no-brainer.
Chris Burke, I know you listen. We need some frickin' Mayhem stickers, brah.
He's going to do it. Hey, he messages today.
Yeah. About the table.
What?
It's on.
Am I blocked from that?
No.
Oh.
He told us to ask you.
What?
Like, is there anything special you want to see?
On here?
Mm-hmm.
What?
We're going to wrap the table.
Can you guys just add me to the group so I can be
We
part of
can.
it?
Mm-hmm. We
Thanks.
can. I don't know if Chris knew how, so that's why.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't. What are you guys putting on it?
What'd you say? Wood? Kind of look like.
I thought it'd be cool to make it look like wood and then look like the logos are burned into the wood.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What logo? We're just putting our logos on it, though, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we got more logos now.
Okay.
I think you had some of them up on the screen there a minute ago, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think I hit the wrong button and it popped it up there.
I just saw it in the reflection of my phone. I was like, oh, maybe we're releasing some news.
But so I get the Moffitt's Mayhem action of the week.
Who else? Yeah, Corey Sonner had a good one, too.
Sonner. Yeah, we rolled over some Mod Lights. Who else? I felt like we did another one. Yours was the longest. Yours was because there was a bunch of cars involved. So
But there was some tore up shit over there.
Yeah, there was.
Over that deal.
There
mean,
was.
just guys had nowhere to go.
Right.
But anyway, that does kind of bring us right into the Adobe Lounge Power Rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes.
We got a new number one.
We got a new number one.
And you know who he is, don't you?
I think he's like the number one fan-liked driver in the country.
Mm-hmm. Jammin' Jimmy.
Jammin' Jimmy.
The Jammer.
Takes over the #1 overall spot in the Adobe Lounge Power Rankings.
Look who tinied his way right up to number 2.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Austin Gray.
But I'll tell you, I saw the points. They're tight.
But you know what, though? What's really cool about this is if you look at it, it's stock car, mod light, modified, stock car, sport mod.
Mm-hmm. You got a mix of all
Like,
of them.
I kind of thought for sure it was going to be like, you know, like maybe the mods were going to just kind of trump it because there's just so many good drivers, right? But not really.
It's that formula.
I mean,
it has done something for it.
It has done something for it. Like, I think people are paying attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the little twist that you threw on there with the power rankings and the old modified, Jerry. I don't ask a lot out of you, but I'm asking something out of you this time. And if you don't want to do it, I will call your therapist. I'm kidding. But bring back the old modified tune, dude. Come on, man. Whether it's seriously, like, bring it back. Like, remember when they used to do the Monet Monet song, you know? Or Wild Thing? Like, I know that was old school, but bring it back. Like, twist it up.
I have to tell you guys something off air.
Why would you even say it on air?
Because I have to.
Okay.
It's big.
All right.
And trust me, we'll talk about it eventually, but if it actually happens like I want it to.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Holy shit.
But yeah, really, really cool to see some of these guys. You know, Austin coming up to second to me is like, it's just proof like he's on a heater.
Mm-hmm.
He has been. And it's just showing, you know, how it threw him up. And then there's other guys that have had a really good season, but if you look at their DNFs, it kills them because it takes points away. So anytime you're not finishing a race, that's what's causing it. So
yep.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
We got one thing left.
We do.
The question of the week.
And I think it was a good one.
It was an excellent question of the week, honestly. Some of the responses in there were absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the don't touch Bobcat's car with the clown face, like, you know, don't piss off the kitty. You know, it's not even about that. My favorite one out of all of them is...
Well, you have to say what the question was first.
Well, yeah, go ahead. Go with the question.
The Elmquist Towing question of the week was, what's an unwritten rule at the dirt track every rookie should know?
My thing is, for all you rookies out there, the fastest way to earn respect is to start at the back of your heat until you progress enough to where my deal was with my dad was you're starting at the back until you pass a car. Well, it took me one night to do that. We did it the first night, and then I wrecked shit. But when you do that, and show, especially, like, I'll use Lincoln Van Sickle as an example. Earlier this year, he was supposed to start on the front row. Didn't feel comfortable yet. He went to the back. That made me. I've never met Lincoln. God, I couldn't spit it out. I was going to call him Jackson.
You can. It's all right. Jackson Van Sickle.
Right. But I'd never actually. I mean, I know who he is. I know who his dad is. I've taken his dad out a few times and rubbed on him, but that, to me, I earned a ton of respect for that kid. And then after I seen him race a couple times, I'm like, hey, dude, like, why are you starting at the back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're actually, pretty under control, blah, blah, blah. So to me, it's, you want to earn everybody's respect, and you're the new guy out on the block. Start in the back. Obey the fucking rules. The layover flag comes out. Just hold your line. Mm-hmm. Stay there. Don't move. Don't just keep doing what you're doing. We'll go around you. Troy Schutz probably was my favorite. One of my favorite ones. Don't write a 4-paragraph thing. But you know what, Troy? It's hard to do that sometimes. Not everybody is Eric Stanton. It just says one. Right. I love his post. I really do. It's so funny.
It is great.
Just because it's like, he's got to smoke when he's saying it. Like, took a drag. One.
Yeah, one.
Mm-hmm. So.
Colton Nelson.
Bud.
That's how friendships start, wrecking people.
Yeah.
I commented right on there, and I tagged Ben Hazing because that's how we met. because he drove right into the back of my car and parked his big old Ford bumper right in my back seat. So, and we've been buddies for 25 plus years. So.
Right.
But the Nelson brothers have rocketed up my
my God, they're
favorite.
They're great.
List of.
They're posting pictures of the go-kart track.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's like flooded, and he's like,
had
everybody's got to go pack.
We had 300 cars.
Not bad for 300 cars.
Yeah, no sheep's foot. I can't remember what else he said. Like they're so. Funny.
Apparently, I need to get these guys on Snapchat.
Oh,
Colton,
you're missing out.
Yes,
they're very very good people.
They're very good.
Come on.
Very good.
Not you, Garrett. The other Garrett.
Other Garrett.
Add me up.
Yep.
Oh, Andrea was the one that said, "Don't wear your own race T-shirt."
Yes, she did.
And I was like, "Winner."
Yep.
That is a pretty good one.
That's kind of an old. And I told Cody, I actually have a picture of me from Stewart one night in Victory Lane. I won wearing my own shirt, and I still have the shirt. I should bring it up sometime.
Of course you do.
I do. And I got lucky because my aunt kept one. The one I wore, it was destroyed.
Garrett Nelson says, if you can't win, wreck somebody that can.
Well, we know a few people that have done that.
Right.
For sure.
Great question. A lot of funny answers. A lot of good answers, really, on there.
Yep, definitely.
Go full throttle, GoPro filming your hands. That was a good one. What is the story? What? Because a lot of people want to know. I've seen Dan post some stuff on social media. What actually happened there?
I don't think anything.
I don't think anything because
it was just like a bait question, right?
I think he put it out there.
So he's not suspended.
No, not that I know of.
Not that I
He
know.
might
I
be
haven't
now.
Told that
He might be
well,
now.
he very well could be in some hot water now, but no, I think it was just somebody. I'm guessing that somebody reached out to him to say, hey, your videos are illegal, or because he was showing videos of the suspension, and then I think he had one where it showed actual GPS on the track and all that stuff. I think somebody reached out to him. I don't know this for a fact. I'm just guessing. And then I think he looked into it and realized there was a rule and then posted.
There's been a rule for that for a long
It's been
long
quite a
time.
while.
There's just a different avenue of opening up a whole can of worms that, BHE does a lot of that video stuff at private test sessions and stuff. You see Bobby posting that stuff all the time.
It's a data acquisition thing.
Yeah.
They do not want to get, and we all know probably nobody in our circles has just unlimited funds, right?
Right.
But there are people out there that do.
Yep.
And when they get a hold of the ability to do stuff like that, if they could do it weekly, it would ruin this stuff in a heartbeat. Because it would.
Right.
And I don't fault IMCA at all for the rule. I think it's a good rule. I think
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's super cool. And I really appreciate that IMCA is lenient about at Super Nationals, especially. They do a lot of in-car cam stuff,
right? And
a lot of 360 cam stuff for footage and blah blah. The stuff that Brett and that group puts together to do the documentary stuff and shit like that. He has got some of the best people in motorsports, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he pays them worth of shit, but they are good at what they do, and he needs to keep those people because they're it's one of them things, man. It gets you jacked up, and the footage and the stuff that they just
and the short turnaround that they do stuff.
Gosh, dang, it is so awesome.
One of my favorite things at Super Nationals is come Friday and Saturday. You're looking, when they're farming or they're in a commercial, you turn and you realize you're seeing footage from earlier in the week.
Right.
It's and it doesn't look like shit. It's good.
Yeah. It's
really good stuff. So, hats off to all those guys. Nate, all those guys, they worked their butts off, and it's really cool stuff. So, but it did make me rethink. I think we need to reach out for some permission if we're ever going to put a camera to see old 1-footer doing his stuff, because I don't want to get him in trouble. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and that it could be a deal too. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
That put cameras on their cars and shit. Right. So the listener out there, if you're you might want to look into that rule. I don't know how stiff or IMCA is going to be about it unless you're actually doing it maliciously.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody's out there right now doing it maliciously. But late model guys are crazy.
I'm sure there's somebody out there.
There's people that are doing shit,
Yep.
But I have not heard that. Dan Wagner, it clicked me right in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really thought he got DQ'd.
Mm-hmm. I thought it did too.
I really did. I think a lot of people thought that he got DQ'd for that, and not DQ'd, but fined and suspended from IMCA. And then of course people are like, "Oh, how does this guy get suspended with a tractor flapper on it?"
And that's the thing
he's got going on.
He never answered to say, and then I'm like, okay, so he didn't get suspended. Like,
right.
he's just saying.
Well, and I think they definitely IMCA would have put a post out. Like when they
do, or like the newsletter,
in the newsletter
or something. Like, we would have seen that, which actually we wouldn't have seen it yet because it would have just happened last weekend, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, Jim Standard posted the definition of a mark. Did you see that? Like, his post was the definition of a mark is somebody who gets set up for basically to believe that a story that didn't happen. Like a pro wrestling type
pro wrestling
thing.
Jim's good at that.
He is, and Jim's a big wrestling fan too, by the way. But yeah, that was that surprised me to even see him on Facebook. To be completely honest,
Slippery Jim's what I'm going to start calling. Slippery Jim. Slippery Jim.
I'll just kind of call him Macho Man from now on.
Right.
Big wrestling.
Sarah's
guy.
way too short for Macho Man. But
maybe he'll get a wig.
he ain't salt and peppery.
Definitely salt and peppery.
Anyway,
what do you think? We got a couple. The next 2 weeks, I think we got people that are actually lined up to be guests.
Yep.
We're gonna have. Who cares about Troy's shit?
Yeah.
Troy Shoot. He's gonna be on next week.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And we got another transplant the week after that. Jonathan Mawhinney.
Yep. Yeah, so we got a couple good guests coming up, and Troy's will be cool because he does the Nobody Cares What Troy Thinks about the Knoxville Nationals every year, and so
which is next week.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. So next week it'll be, it'll be next week. Yeah, next week because it'll be going into that.
He told me Saturday night, he goes, "You better start watching your sprint cars." I said, "Oh, that's what you're for, bud. You're going to sit down by Cody and you guys can wing out together."
Yeah, I think I got to slide over to the left on the next one. Yeah.
So.
Again, thank everybody for engaging in the Elmquist Towing of the question of the week, and thank our sponsors, obviously Elmquist Towing, Adobe Lounge, Moffitt's Ford for the Mayhem, Logue Fab, P1P Canopy, Central Iowa Diesel Performance, Vision Bank, Barntown, Farley's, Performance Bodies.
Yep.
Is that everybody?
Arrow Race Wheels.
Yeah, an Arrow. Yeah. Yep. So, we can't continue to do this without you guys, and we really appreciate everything and all the support, obviously the engagement, and man, how many people on Saturday were like, man, can't wait for Tuesday because Jonathan was fired up, and you sure got the
might be the most popular one.
Yeah, the uncut segment. So
there will be a book next September, so stay tuned.
I see that like a ghostwriting situation.
He's got a fake name.
That could be good though.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna chat GPT that whole thing.
Well, you could do it, bud. Probably do it in a night.
Know what we're doing later.
But no, like I said, Owen, we appreciate you coming on with us. It was cool to hear your story and listen to what's on the horizon for Owen and Barnhill Racing, man. That's pretty cool. And you're going to be slinging shocks here pretty soon this winter. So
yeah, that'd be pretty good. I'm excited about that. Just learn. I knew like the outskirts of it, but to see the more deep aspect of everything.
Deep thoughts with Bobby Harris.
Yeah, he is very intelligent. Braden is too. Braden's a very good teacher. And Bobby is too. Braden explains it all. He's very good.
I've known Braden for a long time.
He almost won at Harlan.
His helmet
Saturday.
squeezed. I think his mother squeezed his head a little too hard when he came out. I'm kidding. Jesus, I don't want everybody hating me over that one.
But all right, well, we'll close it out. Thanks to Jonathan, Josh, as always. Owen Barnhill, I'm Cody Malakote. You've been watching Watermelons and Woodchips. Next week, we'll have Troy Shute telling you about what he thinks, if you care or not. So stay tuned. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to the Adobe Lounge located in Boone, Iowa at 915 West Maney, Eisenhower. Our hours are Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. to close, Saturday and Sunday, noon to close. Come enjoy some of the strongest drinks in town and the best homemade pizzas around. Whether you're stopping in to relax, meet friends, or grab a bite, the Adobe Lounge is the place to be. See you soon.